What's up, everybody? We're doing it live. We're doing it live. We was over here waiting on Xbot 448, but he keeps getting lost. I don't know. He's out outer space somewhere. I have no idea where he's at. He's been trying to get on, and he just can't get this Discord thing down. Maybe one day he will. I don't know. Maybe he can pop in here later on, but hopefully he can figure it out. It's really not that hard once you get in, but hey, I don't know. But anyway, man, we have a real good special guest up here tonight. Man, and with the panel, without Livewire, the bruh man is gone. I think he might be under the weather or something, or he's out there doing what he does, probably going through invading somebody's refrigerator right now and invading their space. But right now, man, we want to introduce our special guest. Man, I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate all day reaching out to you. And so, man, we have 3MGLIVE. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Introduce yourself, man. Tell everybody what's up, man. Appreciate you having you on.
Hey, man. Yo, it's a pleasure, man. Just want to say thank you to everybody over here. Make sure y'all follow all their social media, man. Hit that like. Wherever we at, yo, just hit us up, man. And I'm real blessed to be here, man. Of course, I wanted to come on earlier before, but, you know, I had some issues coming in with scheduling and stuff like that. But I'm glad to be here, man. Let's just talk these games. Let's just have a great time.
No doubt. Now we're going to move on to the panel. I'm going to move up to one of our better halves, I should say. Lady Infamous, what's happening with you?
Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. You know what we do. We're going to talk shit, and we're going to talk about these games. I hope y'all can hear me this time, because the last time y'all ain't heard shit from me. But I'm very excited to talk with you guys today.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, and then we move on to the other side. You know what I'm saying? GRG would not be anything without the lady. So we're moving on to Delilah HD. What's happening with you? Is Delilah here?
True. Let me stop, man.
Oh, I like what?
Where's she at?
No, I'm here. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm glad to be, on the cast tonight. Looking forward to it. Ready to talk some games. So yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
Okay, all right. We thought you went away. Yeah, you was probably eating them M&Ms. That's what you was doing. Get caught.
Got me and
Chew. Hey, man. I mean, come on, man. We go in honor of Livewire. We're gonna have some kind of crazy noises popping off. We're gonna be moving on down the line. The brother with the with that voice, that godlike voice, that PlayStation dude, man. What's up with you, Fonzarelli?
Hello, guys. How you doing?
Wait.
You know what? It's Friday night. There's not much more to say. Let's get this going. Let's talk games, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we're gonna move on to my right hand man. Man, you know what? This dude over here is doing some work, man. He grabs crabs and then he eats them whole, but then he over here does work and it helps out the crew, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy All Day Digital. What's up with you, man?
What up? I remember syrup sandwiches. Yeah, but what's up, everybody, man? Ready to talk these games. Kendrick dropped today. Make sure I go get that. And yeah, let's get the show started, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So, all right, the Don, as usual, he's got to do work, and me and the Don will be doing our thing, the dev and the gamer, where we'll be discussing some of these topics sometime, and we'll be having it out to you this weekend. So look out for that. But the Don is out there doing what he does best out there in Utah, taking care of some wild animals and really actually taking their young so he can add more to his chinchilla. So anyway, shout out to him. And man, shout out to you guys that's over here watching right now. Man, I'm ready to get into it. So topic number 1. All right. Journalism gate. Now, if you're living under a rock, if you're just oblivious to what's going on in these gaming streets, I don't know. I mean, but it just seems really obvious to me. I mean, we could go back to when the when they was having the lobby. It's a show that's on GameSpot, and they were talking about the Pro, and then they were talking about, hey, you know, you really didn't need a 4K television, blah, 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 blah. Then when the Scorpio was introduced, they completely changed, and they started talking about how you needed a 4K television. I'm not really too much interested in the Scorpio, blah, blah, blah. But then it even goes even further. We have Jason Schreier and Peter Brown. These guys are from Kotaku. Also, that Jason Schreier guy was on the Weapon Wheel podcast, and he was talking about, and he was basically talking about how being objective is wrong, that you don't need to be objective. You just say what you need to say. So I thought, as a journalist, you're supposed to be objective. You're not supposed to be just straight down the line and show your fanboyism. So I'm going to go down on to the panel. Delilah HD, man, what do you think about this? Is there really some kind of crazy journalism going on where these guys are actually really hating on a certain brand, and particularly for another?
I just think it's a clear bias. I mean, you're right. I think journalists should be objective. I mean, they get paid to be objective, in my opinion, because every entity that you bring into your network, whether you interviewing them, whether you're writing a review, you're supposed to go into it like with a blind eye. I mean, you're supposed to treat it like it's news, not like, oh, I'm a fanboy and I don't care about this. We're not gonna report any good news on Xbox, and we know they just did Black Ops, but it is what it is. Doesn't matter. We're not gonna report anything on Xbox. I think it's completely. They showed their true colors, and for him saying that he doesn't need to be objective, I think that is completely wrong. I think if you're paid to be a journalist, you're not paid to be. And GameSpot is not a PlayStation only website. I see if it was
paid neutral.
Right. Exactly. So it's like you should be objective. I mean, I don't. And for him just to flat out think that he shouldn't, to me, that's a problem. There needs somebody else up there.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, it's cold blooded what these dudes are doing in these gaming streets. Man, I'm gonna move on to our guest. You know what? Do you feel that there's some kind of bias going on in the gaming industry, or do you just think it's just, you know, fanboys just crying because their brand of choice is not number one? What do you think about this, Live?
When you say bias, you mean like, for example, if Polygon does a story on a game, or they refuse to do stories on games? Yeah, pretty much. Well, no, it's just okay. Like, let me just break it down a little bit. Okay, like Nintendo won the MPD this month, right? Okay, in an article, it shows a PlayStation controller. And then the first thing, instead of giving Nintendo its props, it still wants to put the point that PlayStation beat out Xbox, and PlayStation is still overall winning the console sales, instead of just talking about what the article first was talking about, like Nintendo. Do you see any bias going on, or do you feel that, you know, there's just people just bringing up a lot of hot air? I think it's multiple things. I think bias is always going to be around the industry as far as journalists goes, especially when they see that in combination with what's hot or what's really popular and what will get these people the views. Because if Xbox was on that same tier right now, say right now Scorpio's out, all these games are out, I guarantee, and if say Scorpio had more sales than PlayStation, it will be vice versa, the same thing. I find it bullshit. I think, you know, if the article's based on Nintendo, stick to it being Nintendo. You don't need to just wing from the corner. Oh, but you know, PlayStation's still winning. PlayStation, like, we don't need to hear about that and click that for this reason. But there is media. I do believe there is media bias. There may be a few people, a few individuals who are honest, but at the same time, you do have those who either stick to their brand, and I just don't understand why you just can't acknowledge every party, rather than you mention the news on one party and then you try to shit on the other by just hitting them with that side. Yeah, but you know, they still got more sales here. Like, that's unnecessary.
Yeah, I totally agree. We're gonna move on to you, All Day. What do you think about this?
I mean, like I said, it's stupid, bro. Like, when you're up there, when we go to these outlets for information and news, like, that's all we want. You know what I'm saying? If you feel a certain way about a company, keep that shit to yourself. Or if you do want to mention it, don't let it alter how you feel about the overall product. You know what I mean? Speak on it from like a middle ground. You know what I mean? Like just speak on it like, it's a good game. It's not for me, but it's a really good game. I can see why people like it. Boom, done. But
I just feel like it's not like their opinion on what they want is not clearly stated. Excuse me, GameSpot is a general site. It's not a PlayStation website.
Right.
So,
but I think biasness starts with, you got biasness within development companies with these games. It starts from within. Everyone has their favorites. We'd be liars if we didn't say we favor something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think for the overall, outlook for the masses, if we go to you, we just want to hear just the news, man. We don't want to hear about, your personal feelings. You can mention it, but don't make it your drive for the article. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it, okay, we could tell you're a PC guy. You just talk, you know what I mean? Like, there's tons of reviews or games I see out there that I don't see any reviews for, ever. And they're dope games. You know what I mean? Like, where's the reviews? You'll review Knick Knack Paddywhack, but this game over here just came out, and it got, an 8 in one magazine, and you never hear about it from any other outlet. It's weird. That's why as we get older and been gaming for years and years and years, you just know what you like. I know what I like 10 years from now. You know what I mean? So I just stick to myself, man.
Yeah, no doubt. I just, it's gotten to the point to where I don't want to listen to any media. I'd rather listen to people's channels.
And maybe you know another thing too, bro. Like GameSpot, all these outlets, bro. I've been on here since like 12, 13 years old, man.
Yeah.
And for years. So to see this happen, and it fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah. Now, see, that was the biggest problem for me is when I brought up the issue about Persona 5. I wasn't saying that the game was bad at all. I was basically just talking about how the media is giving this grand, like, this is the best of all time. They said that about Horizon Zero Dawn, and seeing
honestly,
that,
bro,
yeah.
Honestly, bro, I've been playing it, bro. It probably is one of the best JRPGs.
Okay, but see, listen to what you just said. You said it's one of the best.
Yeah.
There were journalists that were going out saying it is the best RPG. It is the best JRPG. It kills everything Final Fantasy. And then the only thing that I can, and when I bring up, I'm like, look, a game that is supposed to be great and grand, it blends over. Like, people that don't care about that genre, a spectacular game, best of all time game, kind of bleeds over and have people interested that's not into that genre. And Persona doesn't do that. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying that it was a bad game or whatever, but that's the problem with the journalism. So, Lady Infamous, what do you think about this? Do you think that there's some media bias going on?
Of course it is, because this is a business. I constantly stress the fact, when it all boils down to it, is about business. If you're getting paid to have an opinion on a game, you should have a God honest opinion. And in this day and age, we have so many media outlets. You know what I mean? You really gotta sift it through with a comb. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And to see which one you really gonna mess with. Because back in the days, I was relying on these, certain networks and certain sites to show me what games I need to get. But say I go buy a game and there's a game, I didn't enjoy it, and I got it off the site. A reviewer said, "Hey, this is a good game. Won't you get this game?" So I got the game and I didn't like it. From then on, I took everything. Absolutely everything. What the major video game media with a grain of salt, because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know who's smooching on what just to get an extra word in for PlayStation or Nintendo or Xbox. But I did see the article, and that's just not cool. That's just me. Like, I'm the employee of the month. Give me my credit. You know what I mean? If you won that NPC, then these media outlets got to give credit with credit due, not just because who they running with. So I prefer mostly my associates, my gaming comrades, you know what I mean? My gamer groups, to let me truly know what I need or what I'm looking for in a game.
Absolutely. That's well said. That was perfectly said. Okay. See, I spoke too soon because I hear noise. And when you hear noise, that could only be Livewire.
Yeah, hold up. I wasn't even making any noise. What noise was I making?
I smelt your ass when you came in here. It was one or the other. It was noise or or ashy ass? One or the other.
That's because I just came from Wingstop and I was farting. You know?
Oh, okay. It was one or the
So
other. It was
left
one.
me gassy. I ate
Oh
another chicken.
my God. Anyway, so did you hear our topic?
The objectivity.
Yeah.
The media.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, it's disappointing. I don't even know. You know what? I can't remember who it was. Somebody said today, they wish Microsoft would get Adam Sessler to come back and we can get some kind of balance to the force.
Facts. I agree.
I love that too.
And I was saying that Microsoft should just straight up give him money and let out, or help him fund like building his, his whole, whatever he needs to build his channel and his business back up. Because even if he does, I think people think, oh no, don't let Microsoft do that because they'll force Adam to. No, he's been in the game too long. He's not doing anything he don't want to do. All right, so he's been here since damn near the beginning. So what I expect him to do is just be honest. If an Xbox game sucks, then fucking say it sucks. Don't sugarcoat it. But at the same time, if an Xbox game is good, don't just shit on it for minute shit like all these other sites. That's all I'm saying. And do the same thing for Sony. That's all we need is somebody who's balanced. I'm going to approach it the same way so I know, okay, going in, if the game sucks, he says it sucks because it fucking sucks.
I agree.
I want to chime in on that because I don't even think Microsoft would force anyone to say anything like a certain way because Phil Spencer's been doing a great fucking job at getting the community back together and just really giving people what they want, at least trying to do the most. But there's some channels that just don't fucking appreciate that. And then what frustrates me the most, and I'm not even trying to stray off topic, is just people are like, we want Microsoft to strive, we want this. But when you see the man trying to do what he has to do to at least keep the mold, right, in Xbox, people tend to just shit on him. Same thing with going back. I wish, G4 TV was still a thing because I used to listen to reviews and stuff like that around that area and it's just video games in general. Fact, exactly. So I think people like Adam Sessler, and once again, I don't know any actual, you can't think of anybody. Look, I play PlayStation, but I can't think of a person who represents PlayStation the same way Phil Spencer does. If you're gonna tell me Yoshida, well, I don't know nothing about the dude. Phil Spencer is literally the guy who reaches out the most to the community. So the thing is with me is even with media bias and people reviewing games, a lot of the time I don't even pay attention to it anymore. I just watch it just for gameplay purposes. But they tend to remember they get games early and then they tend to give it a shitty ass review very early. And I'm just like, wait, I don't understand why you would even do that. And then I don't blame a company for blacklisting them. You know what I'm saying? Because of that bullshit. And then you try to you're playing a game on this specific platform, for example, Xbox, but you still try to bring in comparisons on why certain games on PlayStation is better. I just don't understand it. Stick to the criteria, stick to the genre, stick to the game in which you are talking about. And then
what kills me is remember when Uncharted came out and all these sites kept on saying, man, Uncharted's amazing. All right, that's well and good. But the thing they will always say is, why can't other people make games just like Uncharted? I'm like, wait, hold the fuck.
Wait, where's Xbox's Horizon Zero Dawn? Where is it?
I'm saying, so you want them literally to make a duplicate game of a game you just played? Why?
Right, and then shit on any original Xbox game that's already out. Just basically, instead of you talking how great Sunset Overdrive was when it first came out, to have people get in, oh yeah, Xbox 448 finally came from outer space and he's in.
Yeah, he's been in
What's going on, people? I finally made it to the show. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you,
oh,
man.
My goodness.
Man, boy, we was gonna live wire teachers, man. So we was gonna sit there and have to take you to class.
He had me watching. He had me watching an hour and a half tutorial, so I'm a little late. You know what I'm saying?
We need a fucking teleprompter for your ass.
Don't even say that. Yo, not for anything. All you guys the first time. I was in the DM on Twitter. I saw the crazy.
It was brutal.
Right?
It was brutal.
You talking about me needing a teleprompter.
It was brutal. It was brutal.
Everybody in the chat.
Everybody knows that first time's a little rough. You kind of got to go slow.
You know why?
You got to have patience. But look, man, you can't. Wait, hold up. Don't want to hurt yourself.
Set up retarded. is set up retarded.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But yeah, but now you know, and knowing is half the battle. So yeah. Well, I want to ask you: have you been listening to anything that we were talking about? We was talking about journalism.
Well, see,
gate.
I've been trying to, but I've been trying to get in here as well. So if
okay,
you can give me just a little brief little.
We were just talking about journalism gate. Basically, is this basically Xbox fans just crying and complaining, or is there really some legitimate issues with the media?
Yo, Mega, you saw. First of all, our brother Crab Gamer was talking to the senior editor of GameSpot, and you know somebody asked him about being objective as opposed to subjective because he was like, yeah, you know, I bought one console, but I borrow the other one just for you know, business purposes and stuff like that, and you know, people started asking, aren't you supposed to be objective? Aren't you supposed to kind of, you know, report things on an even keel and stuff like that? He's like, basically stated, nope, I don't have to be objective, which means he could be absolutely biased in his mind. And yo, I took a screenshot of that shit. I put it up on my Twitter. Like, I spread it out there. Like, over 40 some odd people, you know, at least saw it and liked it and spread it out. But you know, man, there's a definite bias out there with the media. It's not like something that people have just kind of homegrown in their mind. It's been like this whole generation.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you and Live. Well, y'all both Live. Yeah, 3MG. Go ahead and keep finishing what y'all was talking because that was a good ass.
Yeah. What I wanted to say is, you know, like many of us have heard from Next Gen. People root for consoles like their favorite team, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, would you root for your team if, like, all right, K-Mega, your favorite team is OKC, right?
Right.
Imagine if you saw them playing the game, right? But Russell Westbrook got every foul call. Like, motherfucker, like somebody breathe on him, he get foul calls. After a while, you'd be like, come on, man. I mean, I root for him, but this is kind of like bullshit. Like, this dude hit like 45 free throws every game. Like, that shit is kind of... Like, after a while, you'd be like, where's the competition in this? Like, this is not becoming fun anymore. It's like, you just see one side getting heavily favored over the other. And that's what it's like, looking at the media just kind of always take Sony's side and kind of always kick Microsoft back. And it's just, I don't know, it's a disgusting thing to watch nowadays, man.
Yeah, have you noticed, every time that PlayStation wins the MPD, it's always about what they've done, their success. When Xbox had that little streak of where they were winning MPDs, they had to remind all of their you know, listeners, viewers, readers that the Xbox did win this MPD, but the PlayStation is ahead 2-1.
They'll be like, Xbox is losing the war.
Yeah. Or they have to also bring up 2013, or they have to talk about, you know, just whatever, you know, something problem that was with
that connect.
Yeah, like on IGN, like that was wild. Out of all the things that's been going on about Project Scorpio and everything else that, you know, from Nintendo Switch, whatever, IGN wanted to talk about the damn Kinect. Nobody's talking about the Kinect anymore, not even Microsoft. And why is it that IGN wanted to take their time out to talk about that? I'm just amazed. Anybody else want to jump on this, man?
It's that throwing shade. It's like when what's his name was talking about Magic Johnson. This dude is like, what, damn near a billionaire, and he's like, yeah, don't fuck with Magic. He got AIDS. I'd be like, damn, what the fuck? Yo, what the, like, why you trying to kick my man back in? That shit happened.
Hey, did you forget he plays basketball? What you talking about AIDS every 6 seconds for? Fuck.
They'd be like, yeah, but no, he got AIDS though. I'd be like, damn.
No.
Damn. Oh, that's HIV. Goddamn.
He just went up for an alley-oop, but hey, don't touch that ball. But hey.
Yeah, it's bizarre, man. It's really bizarre. So, well, that's all right, man. Good topic. Anybody else want to say anything?
Really didn't even speak.
Fonz already spoke.
No, I came in late, so Fonz didn't do my bro.
You didn't speak? You didn't speak? Oh, damn! My goodness! How could I let? Man, you should have just jumped in. Yeah, you should jump in. So, what do you think about this? I mean, you're the main PlayStation guy. I know All Day is over there, and he pretends like he's Xbox, but yeah, he's on that horse. He's on that pony. So, what are you?
Joking, right?
No. Sorry, Fontarelli, man.
Seahawk, yo.
What do you think about this, man? What do you think?
The way I look at it is this: everybody has said a mouthful, and everybody said what I agree with everything that everybody said on this panel. I mean, you guys
But
are all.
here's where you're wrong. Oh, go ahead, man.
when he said, was talking about objectivity, I don't know the context behind any of that. However, I would like a journalist to be completely honest. So if he is a pony, put it out there. Fly your pony flag.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it.
I agree.
Now, if he's going into an Xbox game and he's a pony, then you have to take his word with a grain of salt, correct? So that's how we have to look at these journalists. And look, I don't look at any media outlet and say, man, I believe this guy 100% or that guy 100%. I don't. I don't look into the IGNs and GameStops. I look to my fellow YouTuber out there and their recommendations and stuff. And then, I take their word sometimes with a grain of salt, depending on if they're an Xbot or a pony. So, I mean, it's on both sides. And for journalists to do this, I think they need to understand that if they're going to go into a subject like, let's say he's a pony and he's going to review an Xbox game, put it out there. Say you're a pony. Put it out there and say, look, I'm mainly a PlayStation guy, but this is what I felt about the Xbox game, blah, blah, blah. Just be honest. That's all I want.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Yeah, you know what? I got to fix my Nightbot because he's going
crazy.
Yeah, he's going crazy, man. He can't let people put caps. He won't let people put little emojis.
When you put that bot at the end of the name, like Xbot, Nightbot, shit happens, man. It's just how it is.
Yeah, we know that. We definitely know that. No.
Yo, can I just throw something out here though? When we're talking about the media and everything like that, I like to put a positive light on things, and not for anything, everybody knows the Xbox One is outpacing the 360 in sales. So, in my mind, I believe in Microsoft minds that's a success. I mean, what happened with the PS4 is incredible. You know what I'm saying? You won't really see too much of that, like kind of what happened with the Wii in the previous generation. But to see that the Xbox One, through all this bullshit, all these dark clouds, all this negativity, all this scrutiny, is still outpacing a successful system from the previous generation in terms of sales, selling hardware and stuff like that. Yo, you have to give them a shout out, man. You gotta give them, stand up and clap a little bit at what they've been able to get through with this system. You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
no, I get you, but that's why I thank Phil Spencer, because he done such a great job at making sure Xbox is still strong. Like that, going back to what somebody just said, I wouldn't want a Sony person to play or review an Xbox game, because oftentimes with media, they don't like, I don't care if you have a preference, like that's fine. Like I play my PlayStation more than my Xbox, but I'm never gonna get rid of my Xbox. I refuse. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But the problem I have with the media is they don't acknowledge the other party. They don't appreciate the other party. They'll play the Xbox game, but I guarantee you'll see a negative review the next day. I don't agree with that. I don't like that shit. I'd rather have somebody who's fair game and who appreciates gaming. And remember, going back to even the 90s, I used to look this up all the time. Console wars or competition has been a thing for years.
Oh yeah.
But social media fucked it up a little bit, because what happens is people stray to brand themselves to something, which I don't mind either. You could brand yourself to Xbox or Sony, but once again, it comes down to really acknowledging and appreciating what's out here for us now. But you got some like the media, like IGN. Like I don't even look at IGN anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't, because they just complete bullshit liars. One day they'll write something fucked up about Phil Spencer, and when the event comes and arrives, they'll change the article title to something else. Like I've seen that happen. So I'd rather, like I said, watch you guys. Fuck this.
IGN is kind of like the McDonald's of gaming news, man.
Absolutely.
When you want a burger, right? And McDonald's is right there. But if you go into McDonald's and you get a burger, you look in between the bun, you're like, is that really a burger? Like, is this really gaming news? Is that really a burger?
Nah, just selling you that.
I don't see how they get games early, dog. Like the thing is, I would never try to take away anything from anybody, but it's crazy to me that you are given this opportunity to play this game early. And I understand it, the title, the clickbait, and gets you guys the views, but you have an established like audience. Why do you need to write bullshit? And then when the game finally drops, the game is amazing. I should be shocking me.
It comes down to they just want to stir up that console war because it gets clicks. I mean, that's the bottom line.
They are the leaders of the console war, man. They're the leaders.
Yeah, they know how to
Exactly.
They know how to work
It's not just the clicks though, because if you look at the ages of these journalists that are writing these articles, everything like that. If you look at it, they grew up on like mostly like PlayStation 2 and stuff like that, and you saw from the beginning of this generation, Sony was showing that they were in financial trouble as well.
Yeah.
So it's not just the fact that they're doing it for clicks, which I do agree with. That's probably a bigger chunk than what I'm saying right now. But there's another bunch of them that kind of like they're protecting their childhood memories. They don't want to see the PlayStation go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And when the beginning of this generation happened, there was a lot of talk in the tech side of things with Sony as a whole, like are they going to survive and stuff like that. And I think they thought that they were going to use their medium or their quote unquote power to try to help Sony out, make sure that their memories in video games growing up don't just disappear. I do think that's part of it, man.
Yeah, Sony got lucky with that, man. Because like, remember the PS4 actually helped them get out of debt. Like I ain't one of those people who don't do the research. Like some people are like, oh no, Sony did great. I'm like, no, listen. First of all, I do my research. I said, listen, Microsoft will always have money, and I said, Sony was in deep financial shit, and the PlayStation 4 actually helped them bounce back. Now, another thing I like to admit though, because I love both. Yeah, I love both Xbox and Sony. But Sony, the reason why I enjoy a lot of certain things from Sony is because the Japanese market is what's really helping them too, because a lot of the games is overseas. Now, Microsoft, I want my traditional Microsoft games to come out already. That's what I'm waiting for, you know what I mean? Because I used to spend countless hours of days on my 360, so I'm waiting for both. But Nintendo, yeah, eat this one.
Oh, come on. We'll be talking about Nintendo here.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Let the ladies step in.
Don't you have the Switch though?
Of course, yeah, and I already beat Zelda, man. I'm just sitting here looking at it like, come on.
Oh really? Oh damn! You ain't play 1, 2 Switch or nothing, okay?
What? 1, 2. What?
Yo, snipper clips.
Oh, now come on now.
Hey, don't forget Mr. Shitty. Don't forget.
What?
I play my 3DS more though. I play it now more since I got more games on it. But nah, man. Listen, I got love for all, but you know, come on. We've been waiting for Nintendo to really continue to drop stuff, and I think this year people don't want to admit, but Phil Spencer did say he got.
Yo, man, I gotta ask you. Did you get a chance to take part in that like Splatoon 2 like testing that they were doing?
Yo, man, you're about to make me hate Nintendo again, man. Yo, that bipolar ass schedule. Yo, an hour, dude. You don't know how they did their trial. Yo,
they put that shit like the middle of the day.
I don't even mind if it was like overnight, but it was like 1 hour sessions. What are you doing?
Yo,
I know it's technical test. I understand it's a technical test.
That shit was hot, man.
But dude, I'm so upset I missed that.
Wait. So you mean an hour? So you get an hour to play, or an hour?
3 days. It was 3 days, and they had like 2 times or 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, out of the day. But you only had hour sessions.
Wow.
So they missed me because I was working. You know, I worked midday. I'm like, damn, man, I'm so pissed.
The problem with Nintendo is they play on nostalgia. You know, they just play on people's feelings of these old games.
They actually admitted that. They actually kept
when they do that, what happens is people get burnt out pretty fast.
Right.
It happens every console they come out with. People are like, "Oh yeah, the new Zelda, the new Mario," and then they play it for a few weeks and then they're bored. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys really think about it though, would you ever want them to try to be something that's comparable to PlayStation and Xbox? I don't. I think they're at where they're at right now. Let them continue, because we could all be hardcore on our consoles, and then you got those one moment where we could just let's transition over to Nintendo and really just relax this shit. But I don't, just because of their practices, and because like what this guy mentioned just before, like they go based off of nostalgia, and they admitted that. They even sold you a 3DS. I bought my 3DS. My joint came without a charger. I was like,
right.
Hold on.
It comes without a charger.
I didn't even know that. And their statement was because, we believe
you already have
one. I'm like,
exactly.
What?
Yeah, that's what he told me when
that killed me.
My girl bought me one, and I was like, okay, cool. And then he's like, you might need a charger for that. I was like, why? He's like, well, we have the chargers over here. I was like, what do you mean the chargers are over here? It's not in the box. He was like, nah, it's right here. You got one for $8. I was like, really?
I got to keep it real.
That's how they tip you.
I'm butthurt because they canceled the Nintendo Classic before.
Yo, I just read that today.
Yeah, I just read that today. That was like read that 3 hours ago. That's
Why
bananas.
would they do that? That's
it was getting hacked.
Yo, guys, if you remember back before they launched the Classic, they did say it's gonna be like for a limited time. They were dancing around. They knew at some point in time.
And because
like,
it was people found out how to hack it and put ROMs on it and stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Well, and also, you got to think that takes away from Switch sales. So you know, because you know what? Because they're gonna do that backwards compatible on that thing. So
no,
wait, hold on. You said backwards compatible. What do you mean? No, I'm confused. I'm sorry. You mean like backwards compatible from the Switch to the old games?
They're gonna sell old games on the digital.
Oh
yeah, they're doing the virtual console. They're doing it right now. But the NES Classic wasn't gonna take away from the Switch. To be honest with you, it was because honestly, I had a lot of my older friends. I had like 30, 40-year-olds that went. And yeah, exactly. They went out and bought it. You know, a lot of my older cats. And I was just like, this is great. But yeah, they discontinued that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a gold mine for them.
Well, look, guys, we will talk about Nintendo on the third topic. We already jumping on Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? We need to get we cut loose. Yeah, getting excited. I ain't never heard so much excitement about the Nintendo ever.
No, not even that. It's just games, though.
No, it's just awesome, man. This is a great time to be a gamer. I mean, because everything is right. If it's not right here in front of us, it's coming. So it's a great time to be a gamer right now. But let me go on to the second topic. Basically about Xbox doing the digital refunds, and I'm gonna have some other topics inside this. You know, talking about what Xbox is doing as well. But the digital refunds, it's gotten a lot of praise from a lot of people, but it's still getting some hate from others. There was there was somebody from God dang, he was a British dev, and I think it's called the Chinese Room. I think that's the name of the company. They said it's bullocks. They said it's garbage. They think that it's terrible. A lot of smaller indie developers are having some issues with it
because they know their game is trash.
And so let me go and ask Lady Infamous, what do you think? What do you think about this? Do you think that the person that the developer or developers or the haters of this digital refund, do they have a right to complain?
If your shit garbage, your shit is garbage, and I want a refund.
Hey, these developers is over here screaming, man. Don't do that. Don't do that to them.
Then they need to, if they need to maybe invest some more money, whatever they need to do.
Hey, the developers are screaming this.
That was supposed to be reserved for every time I say something Sony, man.
Okay, go ahead, Infamous.
Any service of goods. I wish Xbox did this a while back. If you're something that you don't like, you should be able to check with anything. But I have a couple of games on my Xbox catalog that I really want a refund. But there's terms and conditions, I think, on the refund. Am I correct?
Yeah. You want me to let you know what they are real quick?
Yeah, tell them real quick.
All right. It has to be within 14 days of your original purchase, and you have to have played less than 2 hours of that game. I like those restrictions. Otherwise, people are going to take advantage of that shit, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those are decent restrictions because, unfortunately, my game that I want to refund, they're past that, so I'm just stuck with them. But say you bought Infinite Warfare and you played and you said that shit was garbage.
Infinite Bunfair?
You say, and then you can get your money back, and that let the developers know and the people that spend money on marketing with these developers that they need to step their game up, because if they end up getting more refunds instead of sales, they're gonna fire your ass and you ain't gonna have no job.
Right. Hey, and when they talking about firing, they letting loose.
They not playing.
Listen, they need to start giving us that option, because nowadays we paying for video games that the most of the contents come in DLC. Like, I ain't trying to get ripped off here, get these day one patches. Look, this was the best thing Xbox gave us. I don't care. Like, I'm with it with all these features and stuff. Remember, they're doing it on Steam, right? Now
Right.
Like, yo, listen, bring that shit on Xbox too, man. If there's ever anything wrong, then that's how you get your refund. And my train's coming, so you boys not at.
And just so I won't regurgitate what everyone has already said, I think it's great because it kind of balances the scales. You won't get any. Well, it kind of limits some crappy games coming out because then people be scared of getting. I mean,
the developers are screaming. Come on now.
Now, if you think about it, like Soda Drinker Pro, like the game's trash. Like
Soda Drinking Pro.
Game of the year.
Yo, what about No Man's Sky though?
Exactly. That was the game that I was gonna
That's
mention.
why I don't mind, yo.
Hold on, did you play No Man's Sky? Did you play it?
I played it. I played No Man's Sky.
I've played it.
Hey, watch this though. Hey, look, you know I'm petty as fuck, right? But check this out. This is one of my fears. How about this game is trash? I don't want it. I do my refund thing. How about I don't get my money till like 2 weeks later?
Oh.
It's self-service, so it won't even process typically because when you do anytime you digital purchase, it takes a certain amount of hours anyway. So
It's also though it pushes the developers to start making some better games.
Exactly, that's the point I was trying to make.
But even
kept coming off with the no.
No. But I'm just saying that's the developers, man. Y'all making so much sense. They just.
That shit.
I gotta figure out a way to mute that.
Hey, wait till I find a Chewbacca. It's over. Anyway. Anyway, no. Was that it? Because I'm moving on to Fonzarelli.
I was just gonna say one thing real quick because with these refunds, it's like I can see Microsoft and Xbox doing something that is really cool within the console space. It's like they're taking a lot of those perks of being a PC gamer. You had Phil Spencer at one time talking possibly modular in a console space, right? Now you have like a lot of people pointed to Steam, and it's like, well, you know, the consoles are not really going to adopt digital because unlike Steam, you can't get your money back or anything like that. So what did Microsoft do? They added this refund effect. It seems like they're grabbing like different perks from the PC side of it, since they are in fact on the PC side as well, and they're bringing that over here to the console space. So that means nothing but good things for us console gamers. You know what I'm saying?
That's also going down the rabbit hole of getting rid of physical discs in the near future.
Absolutely.
It's gonna happen anyway, dude. If these companies want to do it, it's gonna happen, and they're just gonna give you little bits and pieces until you transfer over. It's how companies.
I see
how
it.
they work.
Yeah, I see it, and it makes total business sense. But as a collector and stuff, I know a lot of people that are gonna get pissed off and probably.
You'll get your Steelbook. It's okay, man.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, I got to agree with Fonzarelli on that because there are a lot of people that like to collect, and I've just now started to get into the collecting thing myself. Now, you know, I'm not really so much caring about the steel book so much more than the items like the statues or things like that. But you know, there are people that only want physical copies. It's something to them to where they want to see and feel their purchase. So I mean, you know, are you? Did you still have something else to say?
When that group of people dwindles down, below 10% of the gaming community,
I don't know, but I don't think that's going to dwindle down as rapidly as you think. Now digital copies is going to definitely dominate. Digital is definitely going to start dominating, but I still think instead of kind of like with music, I think it's going to be a point to where it's going to be maybe 70-30. I don't think you'll ever get to a point to where it's 90,
all right, brother,
90-10.
Right. You might, that 70-30, good point. But guess what? If more developers take that Adam Sessler route with what he did with Friday the 13th, a lot more people are going to buy digital, because with Friday the 13th, if you buy digital, the game's $40. If you buy physical, then you pay the full retail $60. All right,
which it should always be like that. It should have been like that since day one, to be honest.
Exactly.
It should have. It should have.
Because you're saving
they were
cost
able
on
to get
production,
away
bro.
with it.
All right.
Able to get away with it. So now, leave it up to Adam Sessler, you know what I'm saying? To be like, well, if we're not manufacturing, if it's digital and there's no manufacturing costs, we need to sell it cheaper. Now, if more devs do that, there's going to be a lot of digital like purchases. And now you have
Did you just say,
But here's the thing.
I said,
Yes, if you have Steam-like sales and stuff on consoles, of course, digital, it would make sense. But we don't yet. We don't. It's
no,
not.
but see, I'm not even talking sales though, man.
No, I'm talking about all sales, not quote unquote sales like a spring sale. I'm talking about just sales in general. We need.
I got you.
Yeah, we need to have $40 games because that's what they should cost without the cost of production.
See, I think they should be cheaper, man. I actually think
$40 is fair.
$40 is about
yeah,
right.
$40 is fair. Yeah, you just being cheap, bot. Come on now.
Yeah,
You being cheap.
Shit. What it is. Okay.
$40, man.
Capcom 3 is only $25. I still didn't
That
buy
game's not 10 years old almost, bro.
Yeah,
I
no.
love that game, yo. Don't you dare talk about
No,
it.
I love that game too, but that game is still a little bit too high. I mean, 15 would have been great. 15 would have been about where it needed to be.
Now who's cheap? Now who's cheap, K Mega?
Okay, listen to what I'm saying though. It's 10 years old. Jesus, come on now.
Check this out. I mean, at the same time, Nintendo's charging you for Street Fighter. Nintendo's charging you what? Street Fighter at $40 after a game that only cost $13.99? Like, come on.
Yo, you know that indie game I am Setsuna, something like that.
Yeah,
They're charging $40 for these indie games. That shit blows my mind.
Crazy.
Yeah.
$7 on PC. I'm like, yo, hold on.
Yeah.
It's $7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am Setsuna ain't that expensive anymore, but on the Switch, oh yeah.
All day. You got a Switch?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, so there's no D-pad on that thing. So how you playing that Street Fighter?
There's a D-pad on the right side.
There's actually
on the left side. On the left side.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, Delilah HD, what do you think about this?
I don't think anything.
Oh.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Are you ready to go? I think she got caught with the M&Ms again. You don't have anything to say about the digital sales?
I think it's good for gamers. I mean, that's it. I really don't have anything else to add. You guys have really kind of said everything. So.
Oh, okay. So it's okay.
So next topic, we'll start off with you.
Yeah, we'll start off with you next time. That's exactly what that is. You know what? This is why a lot of podcasts don't have a lot of women on their because there is emotions that runs high.
I'm not emotional.
No.
Don't judge the situation. I'm not.
Well, no. I'm not saying that you. Well, I did say emotional.
It's just that I feel like it's so many voices. It's hard to. You know what I mean?
See, this is the thing over here, right here, where I'm over where everybody, while the ladies is being nice to me, but after the show, K Mega is going to catch hell. He's going to catch. They're going to send me to Hades. That's what they're going to do. They're going to say Mega, and I'm going to say. Anyway, all right, man. So, where's?
I want to elaborate. I think it's great for gamers. I mean, it's definitely a win-win. I mean, you guys have kind of said everything, so.
Okay, all right. You'll get the first. You'll be first. You and Lady will be first for sure on the next topic. So, Livewire, you there?
You
go ahead, man. Say what you got to say
about the refunds.
Were you? You know, you're quiet. So I should have never said shit to you in the first place. I should let you alone.
Listen, the refunds are cool. I'm all about it. I mean, obviously they're not going to let you abuse it. So if you think you're about to go out there and buy 5 indies and then return them all within an hour and a half, I suggest you not do that. They might let you get away with that first one. Mm-hmm. Those other 4, they're gonna be looking at you like, nah, bro, chill, you wildin'. Right. But it's cool, man. I mean, as long as you don't abuse it. I mean, the good thing is they're not gonna punish everybody. They'll just block whoever does that dumb shit. So it's all good. Yeah, I ain't got no problems with it. It's much needed. It also tells us that Microsoft probably is killing digitally a lot more than we thought for them to even implement some shit like this. Because if they weren't killing it digitally, they wouldn't even think about it because it wouldn't matter.
You know what? I think physical don't get me wrong, I love my physical games, but I think it's so stupid that still to this day when we have to put a disc in and install the game, may as well just go digital, man.
Yeah.
It takes all day. It takes forever to put a digital game in more than it does because when you get a digital, you get it early and it's ready to go. It's already ready to play when you ready to play it for that night. So I don't know. All day. What do you got to say about this?
I think it's a good thing that we got an option. At least something to kind of compare it to a physical thing. You know what I mean? Digital needs some options for returning. You know what I mean? But no more of those calls. Well, yeah, hello, yes. I'm my son. I don't know what happened, but he hit the A button. He bought like FIFA 17, 18, 19. You don't have to make those excuses anymore. You can actually return the game if you don't like it. 2 hours, I say, is a good time frame. You know what I mean? At least you can check it out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't agree with the 2 hours though, man.
Yeah,
Steam does 4.
But you want to play and
some
beat
games
the
have
game and
very
get a refund?
No, it's
slow
not that.
starts.
Like, think about
Slow
it. There's a lot of games. Like, look, y'all gonna kill me for this, but I'm not a fan of Mass Effect, and I heard that Mass Effect has such a slow start.
I was just gonna say that. I was just go ahead though. Go ahead.
No, like some games got such a slow start. I mean, one of my favorite games as a kid was Kingdom Hearts. That beginning part when you on that beach, yo.
Bro, that's like 2 hours. It's
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have enough fun until after. So like, there's some games out there. Shenmue. Like it took time for me to pick up on that game. There's a lot of games that take some time, and I'm just like,
Shenmue.
Yeah, well, that's one of my favorites.
What?
Oh my God! What? I know what?
Nah, that goes down in history.
Different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks.
Nah, I ain't even mad, but I remember having that on Xbox. Yeah, that on the original Xbox, that was my joint, man. Like, that was my go-to. But slow starts. Slow starts is what happens with these games.
Yeah, you're right, 3MG. However, though, the 2 hour thing, what are you going to do? I mean, where are you going to cut it off? If you give it 3 or 4 hours, you're going to beat some of these games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, the indies, yes.
And no, not just indies. There's some games out there you can beat in like 4.5 hours. I mean, it's crazy. So where are you going to put that hour mark?
No, you're right about that. The balance is thing. I just need to read more of the terms. Like, if you so happen to even beat a game within less than 2 hours, do they still give you that convenience of getting a refund? Because that would be crazy lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That would be great. Like I said, like there shouldn't be a reason. If you're actually paying, you're not pirating, you're not hacking anything. You're actually paying for a game. I don't think Microsoft is gonna have it, because remember, Microsoft is winning off of this system. So if they are going to then give you your money back, because I actually never had a problem with getting my money back from Microsoft. I actually had an issue 2 years ago with a game, and I got my money back from them. I contacted them, it was no problem. But if this is something that they're trying to implement, I think it's going to be easier. It's just going to have some restrictions, obviously, but that 2 hour mark, I just hope like it doesn't.
So my thing is, to be technical about it, when you download the game, right, and say that game needs before you push start, it's a 14 gigabyte update, and you got sorry ass internet. Does that count? You know what I mean?
Damn. No, that's not how it works. If you're actually playing the game, that they know how to change.
It'll start when you start downloading.
Yeah, that's cold blooded.
That doesn't work though. Like, they just got to give the developers the permission to say, all right, at what point should there be a cutoff? Like, where do you think that somebody's going to play enough of your game to know that whether or not they want to play it or not, without having them.
All right, Livewire, I got a question. Would you want a prompt in game or like through Xbox services? Hey, you like this game? You want to keep it or whatever? You want to take it?
No. I'm just saying, like the develop, just like if it was a demo, right?
Oh, okay.
Like when you play a demo, like the demos. I don't know. That was not me. But like when they have certain demos, like the demos that become. What was it? Destiny. Like, if it gives you a trial and then it says, all right, the cutoff period is there. Do you want to buy it or not? They should do some shit like that. But obviously, if the game is only 5 hours, you're not going to give them 2 hours to beat the game. Like, it has to be a percentage of the game.
Bro, you just brought up the perfect thing. So. You just brought up something like that we all almost forgot. Like, that's what happens when you don't give us demos anymore, like we used to get back in the days.
Yeah.
Then now we got to go through these type of like these betas. No, not even like. I would rather you give me demos and betas, so that way it could help determine whether or not is this a day one purchase or not. And because they're not doing that, some of us get screwed over. We buy a game we may not be a fan of, and now we got this refund system. Once again, it's 2 hours, but yeah, man, going back to that, like, yo, whatever happened to these demos and shit? Like, That shit
It's
cute.
required.
Bro, there's no demos anymore, bro.
That shit's ridiculous. You have to pre-order now only.
They have a demo section.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right, they're not as many. Definitely not as many as they used to be.
You gotta pre-order to get a damn fucking demo. That shit crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree with the whole demo thing, but I think as far as the refund goes, I think we are like we're picking apart a dead carcass on the side of the road here. Like I'm happy that they're doing it first and foremost. Like there's no program that's absolutely perfect, all right? You're not going to please everybody either. There's always going to be a group of people that's not happy with a certain way that something's going. When it comes to it, like I'm happy that I'll have the ability that within that 2 hours, because to me, within that 2 hours, I know if I'm gonna like want to play the game or not. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys are kind of like picking like certain instances.
It kind of doesn't really speak to us. Just to be petty, it's like, bro, we know what games we want 2 years out, 3 years out. So.
Yeah, but not only that, remember we the ones who come. You know, I get where you're coming from too. But you gotta also remember we the ones who we get paid weekly or bi-weekly. We pay for these games, you know? True. So I mean, I feel like all of us here, every one of us, can say whether or not we find it to be a problem, because like at the end of the day, we buy our games, and these are things that have been here for years. You know, like what happened was they taken out content from games and made it into DLC or pre-order bonuses. They taken away betas and demos where you used to be able to sign up, or if you got lucky and bought one of those magazines at Rite Aid or Dwayne Reed, you got the demo disc inside there. You know, remember that? Yo, like we don't have that anymore. So you know now.
I used to have that delivered to my house, the Xbox.
Exactly. Same here, bro. Same
Yeah,
here.
for a demo, if you have to pay for it, like that demo from Kojima, I refuse to pay for that until it when it.
He got a demo that he's charging?
Oh, you talking about the
Metal Gear Solid demo? Yeah, he charged for that.
Yo, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that way I said hell no. As much as I loved Metal Gear Solid. Yeah,
it was 40 at first.
Yeah, it was 40, and I was not paying no money for that at all. I remember when I used to get my gaming magazines, they had the demo on the disc. There was, you know what I'm saying, like in the middle of the magazine, and you got to play those games.
Huh? Konami was forcing it because Kojima didn't agree with that.
They came out. Hold on.
What's up?
They came out and they said the reason why they're coming out with this is for the Western gamers, to make sure that the Western gamers understand how to play their type of game.
Yeah,
they came out and said that shit, man.
But you know what? These fools, they be all over. They be lathering themselves with these Japanese games, and you know I like Japanese games. I'm a big fan of JRPGs and shit like that. But I mean, come on, look, the way that they treat the West compared to they treat their own is absolutely ridiculous. At least the Western developers treat everybody the same. Like, look, just pay the money for our game and we good. That's it. We got DLC. And if you go back and you remember back when Japanese games were king, back in the 90s, games were like 80, 90. There were some games that were like almost 100 bones. I mean, it was ridiculous. Yeah, like I remember I asked my mom, like if I could get Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross on the NES was like $80. My mom looked at me and said, "Boy, do you want to play this game or do you want to eat?" And so, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I looked at her. I said, well, I like the game. She said, you a damn fool because you know you want to eat later with your big ass. I said, all right, cool. I'm going to eat. So I was like, you know, but that's the thing. Like, DLC is the new thing to where we're still paying for what we paid for back in the days. I love the fact that what Microsoft is trying to do by trying to get digital content out, because just like with the PC, games become cheaper if you buy digital, and a lot of gamers don't. A lot of old school gamers, you know, that still live in Bedrock, they don't get that. They just want to. I want my physical copy. Okay, well, you pay premium for it, and I think if they start going to where if they have physical copies cost as much as they used to back in the 90s and have that only few percentage go buy that, that's fine. Everybody else want to get a cheaper, want to get cheap games and want to get it, and want to definitely have it at an affordable price, and it also helps out the developer, and it kills people like GameStop. So I think it's a win-win for everybody.
Hey, as soon as that happened, he's like, "What happened, man? How you gonna get fired on your day off?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, hey,
that's a GameStop.
Look, man, look, GameStop is crooked as hell, man. Anyway, so yeah.
Oh, facts that they crooked.
Yeah, they crooked, man. They do you dirty.
I tried to pull a fast one real quick. I didn't know what. So you get flustered trying to lie, trying to lie in somebody's face real quick. Well, I was at the register. I was going to get Kingdom Hearts, right? And he scanned it and everything, right? And I was like, fuck, what am I doing? I go to fucking Best Buy and get him for 47 or at least 37. So I was like, hey man, I left my car in the car, man. I'll be back. He's like, huh? What are you talking about? I was like, all right, man, I gotta go. I'm out here.
That's
when you were at GameStop?
Yeah, I forgot that I had the Gamers Club little pass thing. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing buying GameStop still? I'm out of here.
Yeah, he said I'm out.
Wait, who said they work at GameStop? I'm sorry, I didn't.
No. I was at the register buying Kingdom Hearts at GameStop.
Oh.
And I forgot that I had that Gamers Club pass or whatever at Best Buy. And I was about to pay for that full knock. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, no, I'm out here. Hey, man, I left my car in the car, man. I see you later. All right, where you go? I'm out.
All right.
Y'all heard about GameStop opening up 65 tech stores?
He said tent stores? Are you serious?
What? Yeah.
No.
Email from Sony.
No.
I'll give you the email, man. Like I got a friend of mine who manages GameStop, and they all got an email from Tony Bartlett, I think Bartel, something like that. And yeah, they're opening up 65 tech stores. Like they making a huge transition. Remember, they shady practices.
Are they gonna be Radio Shack?
I don't know that. I'm curious to know more in detail, like what.
Radio Shack fail? I mean, come on.
It'll be computer.
Competition's whipping ass. Like, yo, I'm glad Amazon and Best Buy is answering to us, like with these crazy match your price, 2-day free shipping shit, and guaranteed working products. Like, yo, don't get me wrong, I got a GameStop right by me. I'll hit it up if I need something that quick, right? But the shady practices and the used gimmick doesn't really work right now because a lot of people would actually prefer to get brand new shit. So that whole used gimmick is really killing their stores. It really is.
But yeah, I was kind of surprised when I was at the GameStop yesterday, and I forgot me and the clerk were talking about something. He was like, yeah, I was talking about the game. I was like, yeah, how's such and such? Like, yeah, we got to use right now. I was like, I didn't even ask you that, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was just talking about the game.
They do that.
Like that nigga's eyes lit up like a light bulb. He was like, "We got it used."
I ain't gonna hold you up. I got caught up though with a controller, man. I went in there to cop another Xbox controller because my analog broke, and I was gonna get one of the new ones. And Shorty in there was like, "Oh yeah, we got them right here for like 24." I said, "Wait, 24?" I said, "You know what? I got it. Fuck it, man." I said, "Yo, let's screw it." I regret. I'm like, "Damn, man."
That's funny. All right, well let's go. Let's move on. We're still sticking with Xbox because there's actually some more news going on with it. And Lady Infamous, I'm going to ask you first. Okay, the Xbox reveal is coming up with the E3 reveal, right? And everybody, and Delilah, you'll be next after that. We were all talking before. I don't know if you was on that episode. Maybe you were. And we were talking about, it would be better if Xbox or Microsoft would bring out would have a reveal of the Scorpio earlier. Well, now we got confirmation that they're going to do it at E3, and they're going to talk about what new games is coming out, etc. Do you feel that waiting until E3 is a good idea for Microsoft, or do you feel that they should have came out and had a reveal earlier and then had E3 just talking about nothing but games?
I thought they were doing like a hardware showcase like on the 7th. Am I right or am I wrong? With Xbox. Am I right?
Yeah, they did the reveal. They did the spec reveal.
Yeah, they did the spec reveal. Yeah, they did the spec reveal already. Yeah.
They ain't doing nothing for May?
No,
that's a Surface.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said a few weeks ago that they need to toss us those phones. They need to show us something earlier, so when we do get to E3, that Xbox should just mainly focus on games, because E3 is a big platform, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the number one thing that's gonna draw people to purchase that Scorpio is the games, because if it's games, it's gonna be I just think they need to show it earlier than that. I just think so. And they should just focus mainly on games in E3.
Okay. All right, cool. Delilah, what do you think about this?
I mean, I agree with Infamous. I think I'm a little bit disappointed that they're going to wait to E3 to do the full. I guess right at this point, only thing they got to do is show it. Show the actual box and reveal the name. That's really two key things. But they could have made an event out of it. But at the same time, since they're going on Sunday, I do think they're going to have a longer stage presence, and so they could spend about 15, 20 minutes talking about the name and talking about and showing what it looked like. So I think that's not going to eat much time. I think they're going to use the rest of the show for games. So it may work out, but I'm a little bit disappointed just for my own personal reasons. I think they should have had a separate show. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm still excited for it. But to me, I think they could have really took advantage of the rest of the days we have left in April to really talk a little bit about the name and build some hype around the name. Because now we're going to be going into E3 talking about Scorpio, instead of talking about what the console, talking about the actual name of the console.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so so basically, are you in the same boat like as me? Basically, if it seems like they're taking away time for displaying. We're talking about games.
I think it's not going to matter because in regards to time, because of the fact that they are going on Sunday and they have. I really think that's the way they book their times.
Yeah,
they're going to be able to go a little bit longer than normal. Because I'm telling you, when I was at the press conference last year, we had to go immediately. Yeah, I go every year. We had to leave immediately. You know what I mean? So they don't get that much time. And as soon as it's over, you got to bounce out because they're trying to either use the area for something or it's only rented for a limited amount of time. But when you have no one going after you, things like that, then you can kind of spend a little bit more time. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the more positive thing is that they have it on Sunday that they could have more time. Now I've also heard rumors. Now this is just a rumor. And it's not a good rumor, you know what I'm saying? But this is what we do at GRG. We keep it real. You know what I'm saying? There's no flakiness about it. That from the rumor that I've heard that they don't have an abundance of games that they can show. So that's the reason why they haven't showed. They revealed it early.
Wait, you gotta let me.
Oh, did I do that? I'm sorry, but I mean, shit. Yeah, go ahead. I'll go back to Infamous because she didn't hear that part. What do you feel about that? Do you think that that's a crock of BS, or do you think that that's actually that might be the case for them actually doing doing the reveal on a E3 instead of doing it early?
Absolutely no rumors. I don't know that as a consumer, as a content creator, I can't waste my time on rumors, man. I gotta
grind.
I know that's right. I like that.
I gotta go based on facts, and fact is that they're gonna show all the shit. It's gonna be exciting to see. I'm gonna be having a little E3 party at the crib. We're gonna see what's gonna happen there.
Yeah, because when I heard the rumor,
okay, so the rumor you heard.
Go ahead.
Wait. The rumor you heard, you said that because they don't have that many games to show, so that's why they can fill up time with the Scorpio announcement. I get what you're saying, but I think even if they add 2 games, just two other games to what they already currently announced with Crackdown 3.
With gameplay, you're talking, right?
With gameplay, right? With State of Decay, Sea of Thieves. I mean, I feel like those are enough games to fill up the hour and 15 minutes, 15.
Well, it's supposed to be a 2-hour show, but I mean, you might do 15 minutes of Scorpio.
It might be a little longer, by the way.
I think so too. Go ahead, Delilah. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I don't see that as a problem. I mean, I think they're gonna announce maybe 2 new games that we haven't heard of or they haven't talked about. And that's enough, though. I mean, because they already got games that's not out yet that they can talk about.
I love it. See, I love a true gaming fan. But hold on. Because when I heard the rumor, I was kind of like, why are we being a Debbie Downer about this? Because I don't know if this, But when I heard this rumor, I was kind of like, come on, man, and everybody else in there was saying like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Xbox was in doom and gloom, and I'm like, you know, PlayStation could do just half the shit and they get away with it. If Xbox shows, like you said, 2 more games, I think it's flawless. We're gonna move to our guests. What do you think about this, brother?
What you get me?
You the guest, yeah.
Oh, shit,
everybody else is regulars. Everybody else is regulars.
My bad. Yo, so going back, I think the spec reveal and everything, the pacing, the reason why I say it's perfect is because you don't want no bullshit negative press. You don't want people just jumping the gate. You know how these, like I said, media outlets already. You announce the name of the console, people are gonna probably talk shit. You show how the console looks too early, people are gonna talk shit. What's gonna happen is that ruins any type of promotion publicity for the console. Now, I will say shout out to my PR for Xbox, Andy, Sean, and shout out to Phil Spencer. So I spoke to them, right? All I can say is this. They pushed it a Sunday for a reason. And they pushed it because the conference may be a bit longer and they're going to do this little launch thing party afterwards. Another big thing is that, it's going to be, and the thing is, don't get me wrong, Crackdown, Cuphead, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, those games are cool, but we need more and we need bigger games. And that's one thing they told me.
I really think it's going to be 2 games.
Nah, this is more than that.
I mean, I'm talking about two new.
Yeah, and I was told more too from another source, but
Triple A?
I don't know.
I was told. Well, all right, you see.
Triple A. I'm talking about 2 Triple A.
One of them, from my understanding, is a definite Triple A. The other one, I don't know. I don't know, but there was like another one is definitely a Triple A.
2 Triple A and like couple double A's, but as far as Triple A is concerned, I think 2 Triple A's is more than enough just to add that wow factor. They could even throw a couple more. They're gonna feel that.
Hold on, let me tell you this. I mean, speaking from a malt liquor perspective.
Ooh. Malt liquor. Wait.
800.
Hold on. I know you over here sound like 100 over here. Hey man. Hey. What you got on that? What you got? So what?
No.
You better tell me what's the malt liquor? No. You maybe get to the mic. What's the malt liquor? What's the motherfucking malt liquor?
All right, check it out.
You better give me the name of the malt liquor first.
Oh, it's that gold. Oh my god, yeah. You got to do that OE at least. Come on. For the first year, this year, out of all the years, me, watching E3, caring about E3. For the first time, I really don't care about any announcements or any. I don't care, and the reason why is because most of the time when E3 comes around, a couple months before that, usually a dry spell in gaming, right? I'm playing so many games right now that when E3 comes, I'm excited for it, but I'm not like just banking on it, like thinking about it every day, looking for news. Like if they announce it early, cool. If they don't, cool. You know what I mean? But I do think if they announce it early, it will take a little bit away. Like it'll get enough time for people to gather up, snicker up, and start pointing fingers, talking shit. If they just drop everything that same day, I mean, Phil reads the tweets. He knows what he needs to do. He knows what he needs to show. You know what I mean? Like, this is a business. Don't act like they're retarded. They didn't get hired for no reason. So when E3 rolls around, man, we're gonna be surprised. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be good. But right now, I'm playing too many games, man. What the fuck? Clearing his throat while I'm.
But we do need some games like that. Was my biggest complaint. We need games on Xbox, bro.
Okay.
Guys, check this out, man. I'm gonna clear the field here, man. Yo, we already know what's coming out this year. See, you guys, I'm not sure if you're saying we need more games this year, because I don't think you're gonna get any of those announcements. You're gonna get announcements for new IPs, of course the new Halo next year, stuff like that. It's gonna be 2018, 2019. That's what you're gonna see. What is coming out this year? We basically know. So you're going to get the State of Decay and what it looks like.
So you think you saw hold on Xbox. So what you're saying is we're going to get the same E3 we got last year, just showing gameplay of the games.
No, you're not. No, how
we're getting Crackdown this year, by the way. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, we're getting Crackdown this year, and they're going to show they're going to show gameplay on that. They're going to show gameplay on State of Decay as well.
Well, they have to.
See, I think they have it perfect in my opinion. Yo, they got the hardware there. They're going to show what it looks like. You don't have to go over the specs or anything. Maybe a little brief, but they
did that with Digital Foundry. At least more room for more games.
But if you look at this year, when people are like, "Well, Xbox needs more games," they're saying for this year, I don't understand where they're coming, because the multiplats that are coming out, of course, if you get the Scorpio, you're going to get the hardware where these multiplats are going to run the best, right? Not only that, you're getting the Sea of Thieves, you're getting the Crackdown, you're getting the State of Decay, you're getting possibly Cuphead if you like.
Man, listen to Xbox. He can sell me a 1995 Honda Civic. God damn.
You know what I'm saying? You're already getting so much. It's like, what are you saying? Like, Xbox needs more games. They need more games to fill out their portfolio.
No, listen, what Live is saying, he needs more. He needs more than legacy titles, man.
You know, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 real. Like I said, I've been an Xbox owner for years. And I've been a PlayStation owner for years. One thing that I'm upset with Xbox is that, yeah, we are getting games here and there. We hear announcements with Crackdown 3. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know anybody who was really, when this generation started, saying, I one day hope, man, I can't wait for a Crackdown to come back out. I wasn't even thinking that.
That's a fact.
I wanted a Fable, but they canceled the studio. Scalebound was one game that I'm like, yo, that's what the JRPG is entering Xbox. This is what the fuck we need. But what happened? There was a lot of issues going on last year, September, and I know Microsoft was really trying to push this game, and this could have been something special. When I say we need games, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not talking about games like Cuphead. I'm not talking about games like State of Decay. I'm looking for story-driven games.
Well, Cuphead is something that we've never seen before in an indie, like an indie.
Platformer though, man. It's a 2D platformer. Let's be real.
I played Cuphead though at E3 last year. Like, that shit is lit. That shit flames, yo. I fuck with it. But I'm talking about, like, we need them heavy hitting games on Xbox. I'm talking about even like first party exclusive IPs. Like, we need something that's gonna carry on now to the next generation. That's what I'm talking about. We need something to hit us now. Look at Halo. Look at Gears.
You want that heavy IP?
Yeah, like
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, look at Halo and Gears. 10 years in the game.
Nice. Before I move on to Fonzarelli, I'm gonna get. Hold on. Wait, bot. This is my show. Calm down. Calm down. Shit. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna say this. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Live guests, because we got a grouchy noise making live around, but is he clipping his toenails? I don't know. He's doing something over there. But anyway, no, I don't know. Anyway, but no, check it out. All right, I agree with what you're saying. I agree with that. But this is the thing that I think Microsoft should be doing, kind of like what PlayStation does. PlayStation don't really give a damn if you like that game or not. They're just going to keep it. They're going to keep throwing it down your throat until you do like it. Just kind of like with, look, I'm not talking bad about Persona. I'm just saying it. Like Persona, it doesn't sell very well.
I never even played a Persona game.
That's the thing. That's the thing. But they keep bringing Persona out there, right? Just like other games. Maybe we should be brief. Sunset Overdrive, right? Sunset Overdrive. That game didn't sell very well. It sold like 1.3 to 1.8 million, something like that, whatever. Okay, it didn't sell like I guess Microsoft wanted to, but throw it down the gamer's throat, because you know what the media did? The media said that this game was trash when it first came out because of the sales, but then now because they thinking that it might be a multi-plat, they're like, oh, we love Sunset Overdrive. Bring back Sunset Overdrive. Bring back Rise. Bring back Quantum Break 2. Doesn't matter if those games didn't sell well in the beginning. You market better and bring those games back and force the Xbox fan to buy that game, because that's what PlayStation does, and that's an actual fact. Fonzarelli, it's your turn. Go.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm on this tequila, feeling nice.
Hey,
yes.
Right when he called his name, he flicked that cigarette in slow motion.
I don't smoke, but I drink a little. Anyway, so getting back to this topic, you know what? I think it's fine that they're doing it the way they're doing it, because they got the specs all out of the way, like Xbox said. That's a great thing. You got that major part out of the way, so you ain't got to go over all that. And now you can just focus on what it does with the games and show the games off with this system. I think they have no problems with the games that are coming up in the near future. We got State of Decay 2, which I'm excited for. Cuphead, it's not everybody's bag, but for me, I'm excited for it as well. And then, you got everything else. So I'm fine with what they're doing here, and I think they've got some surprises in store for us. I really do. I think they're going to surprise us with some stuff, because at the end of the day, I think Phil Spencer is one of the best, if not the best, marketing guys in front of any video game console company. I really do.
Really?
Better than Yoshida and Reggie Fils-Aimé. That's for damn sure.
I think
I don't know. I have a different perspective on that though. But
I think Phil Spencer is he's got his ear to the gamer at least, and he's constantly
good point.
on top of that. And I think he's listening, and he is not going to let Xbox owners down this year. I guarantee it, guys. And that's coming from a Sony guy. I'm telling you.
You got to remember too, he plays all games. He plays everything. Exactly. He done proved that he plays everything. He even traveled to Japan to play their game. Like, he plays video games. All he's trying to get together is making sure that everybody, because remember, the media fucked up a lot of noise, made a lot of bullshit. He's trying to make sure things are in place. I know for a fact he's going to deliver a lot. And once again, coming from a guy who spends more time, obviously, on my PC and PlayStation now, but I play my Xbox all the time. Say what?
I was talking about Michael Ybarra. He has his gamer score is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, he's like in the millions, isn't he?
Well, what's that? Wait, what's that?
Mike Ybarra, he's another executive that
he's like a VP.
He's an executive for Microsoft.
But if you think of Microsoft, you think about the face of Xbox. You thinking about Phil.
Yeah, I know, but Mike Ybarra, he's
Mike Ybarra and Aaron Greenberg, they're another big face. Yeah.
Aaron Greenberg doesn't play as much as Mike Ybarra. Mike Ybarra plays he up there with he played games with Rand Thor, the man with the million.
Matter of fact. No, what were you saying? I'm thinking about something.
I think people forget that Phil Spencer himself, this guy, not only does he play games and stuff, but this guy is, he's listening to everybody, and he inherited not only the good parts of the Xbox division, but he's also inherited the bad. And the guy is turning it around. Look at what Xbox One S is doing. Look at the sales. Come on, this guy is legit.
Who was the guy in the beginning of Xbox One? Who was the one that left?
Matrick. That's next gen. That's next gen's boy, Donnie Mac.
You see when
Donnie Mac.
I blame him.
Facts.
A lot of shit happened. I blame him because he was at one point trying to get rid of Xbox.
Hey, but you gotta think about all the games he was bringing. He signed the deals he signed.
He did the deals.
He signed everything.
The deals, and still was trying to consider saying
Scalebound. But think about it. He signed Scalebound. He's
trash. He's garbage.
I know his message was horrible, but the titles that he signed, I think, were definitely promising.
Sony wasn't. I will say this. Sony took a page from his book. Matter of fact, they stole it. They took the book. They didn't take a page. They took the whole goddamn book, and they used what Donnie Mac did, and now they're implementing it on a PlayStation 4, and it's working for them. Xbox.
I think if they took what he did, they would be bankrupt. Like, yo, that dude, Donnie.
No. He was on his way. He was on his way out the door. So he was kind of like, he gave the middle finger to Xbox. Was kind of like, I give two rats shits about what's going on here. I'm finna go and do my thing over here. So he didn't care.
President of Zynga.
Right, and that failed miserably. But yeah, Xbox. Go ahead and say what you was gonna say, brother. I know you was ready. You was itching at the bit.
We got to do the retro room.
Well, we got time. But go ahead, Xbox. You there?
He's so I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, man. I gotta put it on mute at least once.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, you were so amped up and energized, and then you was like, okay, go ahead.
Nah, well, if you're going back to what I was saying before, they're talking about the big titles and stuff like that. One of the worst kept secrets with Xbox is the reboot to Fable. I think they're gonna come out and they're gonna say something at E3 about that. Like, I think a lot of the stuff, like, we know what's coming out this year, and it's not a bad thing. We got some great exclusives coming down the line, some very unique gaming experiences when it comes to games like Sea of Thieves. Crackdown is using technology we've never seen on the console to this extent before. Right, so we got really good things coming this year, and I think the surprises, the new IPs and stuff like that, are for like 2018 going into 2019, which is not a bad thing. We're getting a a new piece of hardware where, like I said, the multi-plats are just going to run better on that piece of hardware. We're getting unique experiences when, playing games with the Sea of Thieves, where you're going in with your friends and stuff. If you stream games, you got to be completely excited for Sea of Thieves, because that's like a streamer's dream right there, right? Crackdown 3. Can you imagine a full city that you and your boys can go in and completely destroy? And it's not like the debris goes anywhere. It doesn't disappear or anything. You can literally pick up the debris.
There's no janitors.
You got me sold on everything until you said Crackdown 3. I ain't gonna hold you up. You had me excited as fuck. I was yeah.
But see, like I said before, different strokes for different folks. Like,
absolutely.
You
definitely speaking for yourself, because Crackdown 3 looked to me. I mean,
epic. Look though, I ain't really. No, it looks beautiful. I'm not even talking about how it looks though.
Crackdown 1 was amazing. So the team that did Crackdown 1 is doing 3, and so I'm excited.
So that's good news. But at the same time, there's still bad taste in our mouth from 2.
Yeah,
that's true.
I didn't even play part 2, so yeah.
But see, it's just what I'm saying. A lot of people are like, well, what else is coming this year? And I'm like, damn, how much more do you want right now? You know what I'm saying? If they announce a reboot of Fable coming, like, say, holiday 2018, and they
what's crazy, X-Bud? I'm gonna deter you real quick, bro. Like,
yeah, come on.
You talking this Fable talk, right?
That's not gonna happen.
But bro, Fable 2, no,
Fable's
right.
coming.
3 was trash, and 1 was the best.
Why do you think it needs a reboot?
But I don't think it's coming out. I don't think it's gonna come out.
Exactly.
I don't think it's not coming out this year, but it's definitely coming out next year.
That shit's in development. The team is done.
And then not for anything, but when they throw out that Halo 6 there, the roof's gonna explode.
But listen, Xbox.
Bill Spencer said that he's not letting Halo be like the forefront of this year's E3, and thank God, because like we don't need another year where we have a Gears title or a Halo title be in the forefront. So you can throw that game 5 games back. I'm excited for that. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy that Halo's gonna come, and I can't wait for it.
And Fable's doing a whole nother direction. They're going straight Hearthstone card-based microtransaction.
Yeah, man. They're not gonna drop another one.
I like 3MG speaking a lot of truth. I like this guy. I like what he has to say.
Yeah, no, yeah, I like that.
I don't want to get attacked. Wait, what happened?
That's Bonzarelli.
Oh yeah, whatever.
That's the God voice right there.
Nah, I just like because man, Halo, I go back, bro. I love Halo, but I'm glad Phil said that that's not gonna be the game that's gonna be the forefront.
They don't want. I appreciate that. They don't want those games to define them. It already does.
I'm gonna ask all you guys a question real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think 343 can make anything else besides Halo?
I don't want them to. Nah. I don't want them to. I know they could, but I don't want them to.
Think about his question though. You don't want him to, or is it that never came to your mind because you're like, wow, I only know them from really continuing the development of Halo.
Right. The reason why I don't want him to is because of the fact that they're doing what Bungie should have done by expanding the lore of the Halo series. And that's what 343 that's what they should do. It's just like
I ain't gonna hold you up. Bungie is better though.
No, they're not better. No, hell no. I disagree. I like this. Now we about to get gritty up in here. Woo! Let's go.
I like 343. I think 343.
They have one job.
The gameplay is
Halo. One job.
And what's wrong? But they're making multiple. They're doing different genres of Halo. They're not just doing.
I don't know about that. Halo 5 is the best multiplayer.
Yeah.
343 had the gameplay on 343 by 343.
I'm sorry, but wait. You're talking to like one of the biggest diehard Halo fans. Listen, Bungie.
So that makes sense as to why you like Bungie. I mean,
no. Well, of course, I grew up playing the first Halo from the original Halo Combat Evolved up until now, and I like Halo 5. But I'm not gonna lie to you, they really stretched that story out. They did it to prepare you for the next one.
I'm talking about the multiplayer.
But the multiplayer, what made Halo unique?
Pure gameplay.
Yeah, but pure gameplay. What made Halo unique? If you remember Halo, what made Halo unique? Why do you think that was so competitive for years? They're making it now like every other game. how you can run like crazy, you can aim down sight.
No, see, yeah, you're one of those guys that.
I'm
okay,
old school Halo
me too. Look. Halo was the game that got me. Right. You can't do that. Look, just look at what happened to the Master Chief Collection. Just look at that. And just
interactive.
They were too ambitious for one. They should have delayed the game so they could have had everything right. But the one other problem that they had was that
they got one job.
The one thing was I'm ignoring you right now all day. You over here talking that bullshit. The one thing that that it was when you play Destiny, they evolved. Destiny, you can run. You can do that.
IP of its kind.
No, come on. The first Destiny was piss water, bruh. Destiny, but without the DLCs, was piss water.
Oh, of course. I enjoyed it the first 2 weeks, and it became garbage.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They gave the same premise of what they did with the Halo series. What 343 is doing with Halo now is that they're giving life. Like, remember, Halo 4 gave Master Chief a presence. They made him human. What Bungie did with Master Chief, they made him this robot symbiotic badass that didn't talk. He said one-liners. I'll get her, and that's it. Then he's shooting and blasting motherfucking Covenant. When you humanize Chief, it made the story more compelling. Now people can like Halo 5. They the story mode. They can hate it, but it's just like any movie that's just like any movie that's in a trilogy, or they're gonna have more movies. There's always gonna be, okay, let's say Fast and the Furious, for instance. Okay, Tokyo Drift. Everybody pretty much hates Tokyo Drift, but that's a part of the story that added on to what made the movie be as good and popular as it is now, because they needed that little piece of shit to make it work. It's the same thing for Halo 5. I liked Halo 5. I love Locke. Locke is a beast to me. But I love that.
I would not even disagree with you on that.
Okay.
My biggest problem, and look,
they humanize these guys.
How many years Halo's been around? Like more than 10, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around 10 years. So I think the pacing of the story and them revealing Master Chief later on, I think it's great because it gave a lot of life to the franchise. That's why it lasted so long. I don't have a problem with 343. I do believe that, my story on Halo 2 was way better than Halo 5, but Halo 5 did introduce characters that I'm willing to
Halo 2 was a better story than Halo 5. I didn't say Halo 5 was the best story. Yeah.
But you know what? You got to remember, a lot of people hated Halo 2 when it came out, when the story first came out.
True.
Because a lot of people hated the fact that you had to play as the Arbiter. It's now that people are looking back and looking at the game we have now today and like, oh man, this shit is amazing. But when we got it back in the day, people were fucking flipping.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. I think that them stepping forward with them stepping forward with Atriox too many people. Hey, Atriox is gonna be a beast as villain, bro. And that's the comfortable seat they're in now. So I think moving forward, Halo 6 will be a monster.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bot.
You didn't even build off what the other person just previously said, man. He was talking about how people will hate the next Halo to come out. That's what goes on. Ever since Halo 2, all right? Like he said with the Arbiter, people hated that. There was a lot of people that hated dual wielding and stuff like that. Every single iteration of Halo that comes out is completely scrutinized, all right? And then after time, it's looked back on and it's like, well, damn, that was a masterpiece. Damn, that was an awesome game. They did it with Halo Reach. Halo Reach got killed on release. I remember. It sold well. Yeah. It sold well, but it got killed. They're like, what, jetpacks and fucking locking up armor and shit like that. They're like, what is all this shit? And it wasn't till a few years later on that people look back at it. It's like, damn, Reach was a really good game. And I think you're going to see the same thing with 343. Look at Halo 4. People are already going back and saying, you know what? The story in Halo 4 was fire.
It was fire.
Straight fire.
It was
right?
good. Better than
Look
5.
At Halo 5, they're talking
I'm getting sick of you. Four was good though.
So wait, who disagreed when because I didn't, because since we was all just talking, when I said that Halo 5, look at them, they started Halo 4 you was able to do it too, running in an ADS, and then all of a sudden they added this.
Live wire.
All right, so my question is, you ever played any of, and I hate to bring this game up, trust me, it's fucking trash, Call of Duty? Have you ever played the original ones?
Nah. I played the part 2. That's where I started.
All right, then you're definitely
Did somebody say Call of Duty?
But, well, yeah, this is what I was going to say. You know the original CODs like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, people enjoyed it. When they transitioned over to jetpacks and all that other bullshit, people complain. It's the same argument that I'm saying when Halo ended up doing all that extra stuff like running, because I'm always going to play a Halo game no matter what. I'm always going to be a fan of Halo.
I didn't play the jetpack shit with Call of Duty. The last Call of Duty I played like religiously was probably Black Ops 1.
I love the story from Advanced Warfare was so good, and I played a lot of Advanced Warfare. I really liked Advanced Warfare, but then Black Ops 3 just
coming from the same man who likes Fate and the Furious. Next person.
Fast and the Furious. If you want to sit here and say it right.
Nah, that's the new movie.
And I still and I'm seeing The Last of Us for $7. I mean for $7, and I still ain't copping it. I'm not copping it. I'm not copping it.
It's not worth it.
Okay.
Check this out. I think when it comes to Halo needed to evolve. I don't see Halo as a Call of Duty clone. The reason why is hold on. The reason why.
Oh, absolutely not. Halo started this shit.
Wait,
we better get that.
I would never say that either. Chill.
Right,
yeah.
Usually,
say that. No.
Yeah.
Check this out. Usually when I say the reason why is, I usually have something that's right after that. I swear, man. Like, you don't have the stray, just quick headshots or lucky ass shots as predominant in Halo as you would in Call of Duty.
There's really no aim assist.
All right.
That's one.
All right. The thing about that is there no aim assist, and the Spartan, the shields and stuff like that make even a one-on-one a strategic thing in Halo compared in Call of Duty, where it's just like, yo, get to the head, get to the head, get to the head. I have worn other Spartans down playing multiplayer, going one-on-one, going one-on-two, and stuff like. It's strategic. There's a lot more strategy involved in Halo than in Call of Duty, and I think that is the heart of Halo in its multiplayer.
But you don't think they copied from Call of Duty, like some of the trends with the first-person shooters?
Let's not just say like I hate giving COD that much credit.
Well, borrow. I mean, they have to move forward.
I think there's a lot of there's influences throughout all genres, right? It doesn't even matter. But the point that I'm saying was, Halo was so unique. Call of Duty. Call of Duty came out like years ago.
I think Call of Duty was the first game of ADS, right?
Yeah. Okay. And then Battlefield, but and then some other games. But the point I was trying to make,
which is a much better game than COD.
Absolutely. What made Halo so unique? Even when it was game battles, remember game battles and all that?
Yeah, I remember.
Halo was so unique because it was super competitive. There was no ADS. There was no running. I know they got to get with the times. Trust me. Right. But I just wish it wasn't this generic as far as the running game and the double jumping and the training's here. I'm out.
Yeah. Okay. So we went completely off.
2001. Call of Duty came out.
Yeah.
Which Call of Duty are you talking about?
I'm talking about the first one. Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the very first Call of Duty.
The very first Call of Duty. Then it came out
in World War II, like in '90s. What was it?
I mean, it came out on PC first.
2002.
We're not talking about Medal of Honor. Don't get them confused. A lot of people do.
Yeah, Medal of Honor was yeah.
I'm like, hold up.
No, that is
I mean, I know Halo came out in 2001.
Like, I think Call of Duty came out after.
I believe she's right. No, she is right.
I am right.
She's right. Oh, Delilah's like, she's like, right.
And that's even better for the argument. So I wouldn't even want to say that they borrowed anything from COD. That's giving.
No, yeah, COD was. Look, Halo started. You know what I'm saying? Other than, I mean, there was other shooters that, you had Doom, you had Duke Nukem, you had
Halo
others.
Was one of the best sci-fi shooters out here, though.
But Halo made it to other than 007 on the Nintendo 64. Halo changed the whole dynamic of the shooter.
It was
For console.
first-person shooter sandbox.
And the one thing that those fanboys cannot stand is that Halo is definitely the Rushmore of gaming. It belongs. Master Chief's head belongs in the Rushmore of gaming with Mario and others.
Get where I came from earlier then, because when you think of Master Chief, what do you think of? Xbox.
That's
the
doubt.
home of Xbox. That's why earlier, and I wanted to clarify that I didn't say, we need games because like they ain't nothing. But like we need those icons, we need those faces, because like Master Chief will forever be known. Like there's no way people are like, I don't know who he is.
I feel like I'm the only one that look at it differently, because I feel like they've came out with new IP. People just haven't supported.
And do you remember
They're not sticking. They don't stick.
Exactly.
They don't stick. And
No. The media don't allow them to stick.
A lot of games that came out earlier on.
Of
Xbox
course.
stick. I mean, Ninja Gaiden came out. I mean, it didn't sell well right away.
Wait. So when you see the face of Ninja Gaiden also came out on multiple platforms. We're talking about like.
Yes,
no, I'm just saying, like, so when you see a Ninja Gaiden face, I know, but still, regardless, like, it's still spread out on other consoles, like Halo. That's what I'm saying. So just like I compare Halo, and this is why I love Master Chief, and I think of Kratos. Like those two faces will forever be like my two favorite characters ever. Like Master Chief will, you get what I'm saying? So like those type of faces that stick, we don't see that today in gaming, in my opinion. I don't, and that's going all around.
Well, I think
the only company that has like true standing.
Man, that's because they bring out Mario every year. That's goddamn.
Right.
Definitely remember Mario.
I will actually say this. I think that what Xbox needs to do, and I think a lot of us can agree on this, is that Master Chief is the face, Gears is the face. But they need to have some more faces with it. They need to have.
You can't think of Killer Instinct because I'm.
No. Killer Instinct is dope.
Definitely the home. It's
but
definitely the home for Xbox.
But see, the one problem with Killer Instinct, Killer Instinct is a fantastic fighter. But the problem is that it's not AAA. They didn't put the budget behind it like they should, and I hope.
It's built up to it.
They still haven't put the budget in yet. If they make it a AAA, that game's going to look better than anything that we've ever seen, especially pushing off the Scorpio. And I think that's one game that we haven't seen or heard from. Normally we would hear from. That's going to be coming out.
They got the Ultras coming out. They got new character coming out.
I know that, but it's still not a AAA. If they make it a AAA, then, like I said, it's going to be incredible.
It's going to be incredibly bigger because media is going to obviously represent it hopefully the right way. And if the Scorpio really if they showcase that with a bigger budget, then you're going to definitely notice how much different the game is going to be. I understand they got tournaments coming out, and I'm hearing that they're going to soon, if they're not already doing cross tournament and cross play with Windows and Xbox, they're doing that.
They're already doing that now,
So they're already doing it. So they're doing a lot. They're trying to do the most.
Yeah, and then but we need a Joanna Dark. She's been dormant for too long. We need a Fable reboot.
Guys, I think we need a flyer. I mean, I haven't seen we have a flyer game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Crimson Skies. Yeah, I mean, if they bring look, to me, if you want to appease the Japanese fan, bring a Toggy back. I've said this many of times on other people. Bring a Toggy. Yeah, bring a Toggy back. That's Xbox.
They're not going to buy an Xbox for one Japanese game.
I mean, that's the
same. They're not going to look. These people wasn't going to even buy games for. These people wasn't going to even buy Scalebound. They were talking that there was a lot of chatter.
Microsoft doesn't own any of that. It's a separate IP.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a long shot.
No, but even if they own it, it's the fact of coming to Xbox. Like, remember, Xbox is we're a U.S. brand. Xbox is a U.S. brand.
So look at it like this. Would you think that Splinter Cell is Xbox brand?
But I think Splinter Cell is going to be multi-plat. I think it'll be one of those things. Yeah, I think the one thing that Xbox needs to stop doing, because I think it's worse than anything, is having these 1-year exclusive deals. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Put your money on an IP or buy the damn IP. You know what I'm saying? I love Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider should actually be the face of Xbox because PlayStation fans didn't buy Tomb Raider.
Yo, the one thing you guys are missing here, you're talking as gamers, which I appreciate that. I'm a gamer and everything like that. But when you look at the Xbox division, when you look at games like Sunset Overdrive, you know the Xbox division went to Microsoft shareholders and stuff, completely hyped this up. This shit is going to sell like crazy, which is why it was a disappointment. The sales were good, but it was nothing what the Xbox division was hyping up to the shareholders, right?
Yeah, like Dead
Quantum
Rising
Break.
somewhere, right?
Right.
Dead Rising as well. Quantum Break, right? Quantum Break is an awesome game.
Fantastic.
All right, like, but unfortunately, it wasn't supported at launch. Like, it might grow in numbers from now on, but in the beginning, and that's when the Xbox
the checks lower. Hey, man,
yeah, and that's what
you heard about
that's
what
what
Remedy
happens.
did too, right?
Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah.
people are asking for new IPs and stuff like that, and Phil Spencer is trying to find like the creative ways to do it, knowing that the Xbox division in certain ways did let down Microsoft shareholders. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about the money flow as well.
Well, yeah, but that's the difference between what I was saying in the beginning. What Microsoft has got to eat it a little bit in order for them to gain.
No, you're
at
telling
the end.
Microsoft to eat. You're telling Microsoft.
I'm talking about,
Phil Spencer lays down a $10 bill and turns his head, but that's what I got, dog.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look. No, this is one thing. Okay, see, like Flip Money's over here saying that I'm tripping, right? Because I say Tomb Raider should be the face. We're not talking about the old Tomb Raider. This new reboot, look, the PlayStation fans, they got Nathan Drake. You know what I'm saying? Xbox should have... Yeah, Xbox should go ahead and have Tomb Raider. I know it's not going to happen because Square Enix owns the property. Yeah, so it's not going to happen.
Something realistic though.
Yeah, well, I'm saying Jehovah. You bring.
Wait, hold on. But Delilah, that could have been something had it been that Tomb Raider was selling remarkable on Xbox. Even though
have that. Come on.
Look, wait. Microsoft got money. And that's all they need. They got money. They actually paid a lot of money for Square Enix to have this come out only first on Xbox. It was up until the contracts, and there's a lot of shit that happens behind closed doors. Microsoft has money.
The media would have ate them alive. They would have tried to get,
But that's why he's saying they need to eat that.
That's what I'm saying. They need to eat that. Look.
Eat that.
Even let me explain this to you, to everybody, to all the panel, to everybody that's listening. Microsoft can give the Scorpio out for free, and it's still going to get shitted on because it's Xbox. I don't care what they do. It's just what the culture is right now. It is to jump on and to assassinate anything that's positive about Microsoft and about Xbox. It's
easier to point the finger than to help the kid.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So what they should do is go ahead and just bite the bullet on some of these games, like I was saying, and bring out these sequels because that's what we need.
Yeah.
Yo, Mega, you said it doesn't matter if Xbox gives out the Scorpio for free and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're all there with the retro question.
We're coming with it. We're coming with it.
In a certain aspect, you're right, because when you talk about like gaming media and stuff like that, right? But I think with the gaming community, the gamers, the people who buy the games, I think you're seeing a change. I think there was a kind of like a turning of the table. I think it's more even keeled now when it comes to the people that truly matter, which are the gamers. You see what I'm saying? Let the
media tell it ain't nothing changed.
The media can say whatever the fuck they want. When it comes down to it, if you're catching the attention of the gamers and you're seeing a turn in the consumer base, you're doing fine. And that's what I see. I saw people get excited about the Xbox One S. I see the Xbox One S selling really well. I see people getting excited about the Scorpio. I see people getting excited about games coming down the line. I see people who are interested in Sea of Thieves. Like, what is that all? I've been testing it for a while now, and I have people like hitting me up on Twitter, DM and stuff like that. So how's that game? How's Sea of Thieves? What was it like? Oh, don't worry, I won't tell nobody. And stuff like that. I see an interest in the Xbox brand.
There is not one person that said anything negative about Sea of Thieves that's played it. Not one.
It's pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. There's a spark there. There's a turn of the table where it matters, and that is with the consumers, and that is with the gamers. The media can say anything they fucking want to, all right? But if it doesn't register down to the people who are spending their money, all right, then all the media is doing is blowing hot air.
I agree.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Well, okay. All right. Look, I'm loving this discussion. So I'm loving it. But we gotta let All Day get his time, and All Day is going to do his question of the week. And so you go ahead and take it over.
All right. So the question of the week, 3MG Live. Basically, what we do is I ask a question about anything previous gen. So the retro question of the week is
exposed.
I
know I get nervous. What's up?
No. The question of the week is
the guest is gonna get that work. Is that what you say? Is that what you say?
I'm about to get that work. I'm about to get blocked. Hold on. What is it?
Wait, hold on.
All right. The question of the week is, what was your favorite music / soundtrack in any game? Previous gen.
Easy.
Well, you gotta add. You gotta pick the person All Day.
So we'll start with the guest first.
Halo, always.
For sure. Halo.
I love that soundtrack.
I'm surprised you said
Xbox gonna shoot your ass, man. We get you on the streets.
Go ahead, brother.
No, you don't understand. Dude, I swear to everything. I have the soundtrack to Halo 1, Halo Combat Evolved, but Halo 2 as well on my phone. Like, I just love the orchestra, bro. I swear to God. I know that sounds corny, but
Nah. It's good, man.
I don't really, because the thing is, certain games, I don't really notice a soundtrack as someone unless it's a sports game, right? But Halo had such a great soundtrack behind it, especially when you play. Like, I played game multiplayer, but also I was a huge fan of the story. When you played that story and you got the feel of Master Chief and you heard that music in the background, that'll forever be with me. And I would probably say Kingdom Hearts too, because I like the female, the Japanese artist that was singing behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice.
All right. I'm moving to myself. For me, it would be Donkey Kong Country 2. I mean that ambience, that I mean, it was just something. I just couldn't believe I was getting that sound out of a cartridge. And when you still go back and listen to it today, it's mind blowing, man. The things those Japanese developers would do with those chords and those synthesizers is fucking nuts. Delilah, it's on you.
For me, it would be Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Yeah,
I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah,
amazing
it was
soundtrack.
good. That was good.
To pick a second one, if I can, I don't know, I'm cheating. Have to be Metroid.
Oh yeah, Metro's dope.
Yeah,
if I had to pick a second one, it would be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. But
now you got me thinking of all these games, man. Yo, damn, man.
We can hey, once we get everybody in, we can go ahead and we can jump and add some others.
So much.
Yeah.
Hey, Fonzie, it's on you, bro.
Fonzie had the.
He on the margarita.
He's on the margaritas, man. He's on the margaritas.
It's anyway.
Oh, he's like, yeah.
Hey, wait, hold on, Fonzie, say shit. If he says sit, he fucked up.
Shit. No.
He's good.
The 10-yard fight.
Wow. Come on, man.
Halo 1 Combat Evolved, of course, it was one of the best games I've ever played in my life. One of the greatest memories, and that music was just special, and it'll always hold a place in my heart.
Facts.
The dopest, you know what I'm saying? Fonzarelli is the dopest PlayStation dude of all time, man, because he keeps it real. Got much love. Yes.
All right, moving on to Lady Infamous.
I'm gonna have to say Super Mario World.
Oh shit!
All the levels. All the levels.
Classic.
It makes me feel warm inside. It makes me feel like a kid when I listen to it.
You'll make your man jealous. You better stop saying stuff like that.
The look in the sound of that was great.
Super Mario World.
Super Mario World. All right. K-Mega's on you. I forgot, man. I skipped right over you, bro.
No, that's fine. You should let me be last because you know I cheat like a mug.
All right. We're going to go live wire now.
Live wire.
Best soundtrack.
Now it could be a soundtrack, the music, or it could be the score. No matter.
Now you said previous generation. Are you talking like seventh generation or just any of them?
Previous.
Any.
Anyone before this?
Damn, man, you just opened that book.
I don't know, Def Jam Vendetta.
Woo!
Nice.
Damn, yo, you got me with that one.
I know. That floored me right there. That floored me.
I'm just saying, it is music, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we go
What
into the
y'all talking to?
Xbox
Ori and the Blind Forest.
448. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's not.
Yo,
that's,
man,
It's current gen, but it's dope. Sorry, it's really good.
it's all good. Yo, dude, that was a tough question, man. I'm gonna say my winner, but then I got a runner up as well. I'm gonna have to go with the original Forza Horizon because when they made that game and they had like the different radio stations, they really took time and they really tried to pick out
The
like
DJs and stuff.
yeah, they had some awesome dubstep in there that I ended up like searching through my computer for and making CDs out of and stuff like that. But my runner-up would probably be Need for Speed Underground 2 because I believe that's the one with Snoop Dogg and Riders Through the Storm. Like, oh my goodness!
Damn, did Bot go there? What?
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely Forza Horizon. But then that Underground 2 with that Snoop Dogg joint, man, you couldn't beat that shit.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. This nigga playing the game like crazy.
That's probably that. You know that's live. You know that's live.
Live while trying to put his thumb through the controller.
You know that's live.
Oh wow.
So who's next? Is it me?
Yeah, it's you, bro.
All right, hey, right off the bat, the first game when you brought up this question was Ridge Racer R-Type 4. That music in that game was so amazing to me. You know, like I bought the CD. I paid like I think $70 to get it shipped from Japan. Directly to me. I still had that CD. And then I bought it again because I bought the game again just because I love like Symphony of the, I think was it Symphony Rhythms or so. I gotta go back and I gotta look again. But the music in Ridge Racer 4 was absolutely amazing to me. And then Wipeout XL, like that actually got me into the whole it was with Prodigy and how the whole sound of techno and drum and bass, all of that. I love that. I love the music. I love that sound. And then I will have to throw another one in there, which was
like 5 games out there.
You know what? Look, I'm the host. I can do that. I'm the host with the most, baby. NBA Streets 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Just dope, man. Just absolutely dope. And then my last one is one of my classics. It's SSX, the last mission, the last thing on SSX Tricky, and I think it was the ending where you had to come off that mountain. I loved all the music in SSX Tricky, but it was off that mountain and it started off with that deep bass drum and it went whoa, and you came off of that, jumped on that mountain. I'm like, oh my God, this shit is amazing. So yeah, man,
Hell yeah.
that was sick. So yeah, that was it.
Soundtrack, since it was licensed, like they actually had a license for it. EA.
Mm-hmm.
The Burnout Revenge soundtrack was so fucking.
Oh, that was dope. That was a good one as well.
It was really dope.
Yeah, and then an honorable mention because that's just what I do.
You
I
got
keep
like
on
7 honorable mentions.
Stop it. The music in NBA 2K17 is fire. It's absolute fire. John
That's
Blaze.
because you're old.
That man, come on now. Look, that intro to NBA 2K17, every time it comes on, I let it roll because that shit is flames. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm more into old traditional hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Old school to real hip hop. But you know what I'm saying, some of that stuff like come and see me, Forrest. Come and see me, Forrest. Oh, that's my shit. I'm like, yeah, that's my shit jamming, boy. So yeah, I'm jamming. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Somebody say that clip.
me and my brother would always make fun of this song, and it never got in. Even though it was so annoying, it became good. I'm gonna take you for a ride.
That's the shit. Hell yeah. That was a Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah. I'm gonna take you for a ride.
Iconic music would be Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio Future.
That was good.
The Alton.
Mm-hmm.
The Alton.
Yeah.
I think games back then had way better soundtracks though. Man.
Oh, I definitely agree. Street Fighter EX2 was fire as well.
I'm about to do it. I'm about to call somebody out on some bullshit here.
Uh-oh.
K-Mega.
Oh,
shit.
Let's go.
Soundtrack, your favorite gaming soundtrack. Whatever you said is a lie.
You sound like a host, yo. You sound like, what the
Look.
fuck? Yo, that's lit.
That's fun.
Are you actually saying that my Ridge Racer 4 R-Type 4 is bullshit?
And here's why.
Oh, man.
Listen to this, guy.
I'll go across your goddamn head with this keyboard. You say I'm a lie again about that. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Because it's Lips.
Oh! Hey, you should have never said Lips. You look, Xbox can tell you this. I terrorize him on this.
Favorite soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Damn. See?
Got it.
So another honorable mention.
Too hard, man.
Man, look, Lips is. He said Lips. He said Lips. Lips is the best shit ever. Oh man, rainstorm, take me away from the norm. I got to tell you something. That's it. This phenomenon. Oh yeah, I'm just that man, boy. Hey, Lips is great. Oh
man.
All right, that was a good one. Anybody else got any great ones?
Genesis Quackshot. No, I'm just kidding.
He said Quackshot. That's crazy.
Mario Sunshine had a nice one too, by the way.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay.
Maybe about my childhood days.
Wow. Okay, so we're gonna get off of that. Before I start singing some actual songs. You know what I'm saying? Because I got, yeah. Because he said Lips. I got a whole bunch of songs. I'll be singing some Marvin Gaye and everything. Anyway, so. Man, you know what? Hey, if Microsoft bring Lips back, I will stream me singing. I swear to God, I will. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I love it.
We got that thing, man.
We do.
If they bring Lips back, it's a me versus Mega challenge, right? In Lips, but then he also has to challenge me in Rock Band 4.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm with that.
And I live stream that every Sunday, so if he wants to look at the competition,
Barracuda is going to be the song hopefully they got Barracuda because I like that song.
This past Sunday, I just went through the Fire and Flames on hard.
Oh,
so
see, I'm gonna need some work.
It got quiet.
All right, okay, all right. Well, we got one more question, and then we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. We got to talk about Nintendo. Now, we were talking about Nintendo earlier, but we got to give props to Nintendo for winning the MPDs. Look, there's a lot of people that were talking bad about the Switch, and there was a lot of people thinking the Switch was going to be dead on arrival because it wasn't as powerful. But they have beat out the PlayStation and the Xbox. So anybody can jump in here and just take it. Yeah. Well, I know it's new hardware, but the question I got to everybody, and we can be brief about it because we're running out of time. Do you think that this is gonna last, or is this just just a moment, just people just having some love for the Switch? Go. Anybody?
Not for anything. I think when it's all said and done, like I call it the best handheld out there, which is what it is.
It's definitely
right?
handheld.
It's the best handheld out there, but unfortunately, Nintendo has two of them, right? They have the 3DS and they have the Switch. I think you're not going to see sales like skyrocket over a long period of time. All right, maybe within this first year it's going to do really well, but once the Marios and Mario Karts and everything come out this year, I mean, unless they have more coming up next year, like I see it dying down eventually. But that's just what I see.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I completely agree. I mean, I think Miss Tech Not Fancy, she kind of mentioned some of the same things. Like, it's definitely a handheld. I mean, I think Zelda's gonna probably be the best thing that happens to this console. And I mean, you got Mario and a bunch of other games coming out for it, but I don't see it being as big as, like, I don't see the longevity, put it that way.
Yeah, not like 3DS. The cost is just so much more. That.
Yeah, and also it's so easy to, like, mess the thing up. I mean, the controllers get stuck. Like, it's so many things. The dock is a piece of trash. The dock.
Oh, the only thing I can say.
I have a Switch, and the dock
is trash.
It seems so cheap. Like, it's the unit itself.
Like
is
a
fine.
WWF ring, right? From the toy store. That's how that shit feels.
Right. But you know what? One thing in the back of my head, I always think to myself, like, I kind of treat it like a handheld. So I'm thinking, like, the 3DS had a slow start. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think this is going to be a slow start as well, but it'll pick up within the second year. We shouldn't have to depend on that. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is. I think the games will come.
I could ask you two, because you guys have a Switch, but my buddy has a Switch, and his left Joy-Con is constantly disconnecting when he's.
Yeah, I haven't had that problem.
Yeah, man, that's a problem.
No
Not for me, but yeah, that's happening to a lot of people, man.
He's been making videos on it, and he's not bullshitting, because he's showing you right there, and it just disconnects all of a sudden.
And Nintendo, wait, did Nintendo say that they will fix it, or they said, nah, screw everybody? I forgot.
I don't know what.
They said they don't care.
Wow. Look, if Game Freak stop fucking around and they get this Pokemon to come out, I think it'll do numbers.
But honestly, bro, when I take this on the go,
Pokemon would be. Man,
I know.
In the coffin.
I work a lot, you know what I mean? So when I'm taking this, to be able to take this on the go with me, it still blows my mind. To be able to take this.
Like, I don't, you know what? I can't bring myself to do it. Like, I feel silly because it's so chunky. Like,
I live in New York, yo. People get robbed, dog. I can't do it.
He said,
Like, I don't want to carry. I got a cell phone. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to carry another mobile device. I'm sorry. I will use it for the console.
We got a backpack, no?
No, but what if you're traveling? Like, say you're going from, like, little.
That's different. That's a different situation. Yeah.
But
I'd rather play anywhere when I travel though, Surface, Xbox controller, boom, It is what it is.
Nice.
Well, you said Surface.
Yeah, Surface.
That's like the same size, ain't it?
No, it's not. The Surface is a laptop.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, isn't the Surface though, like, you don't even have to have a keyboard,
Surface
right?
Pro. Surface Pro, you don't need a keyboard, but you can get one.
Facts.
Yeah, but I mean, play anywhere. You can play all your games. It's amazing, man. That's why I use when I travel, at least. I mean, because of my ecosystem, I gotta have my achievements. So, I mean, I'm not gonna carry the darn Switch. I'm just not. The controller is so bulky. Like, I feel silly.
That's why you get the Pro controller, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Pro controller. I use it as I use it as the console. Like, I don't play it like a mobile.
I'm gonna bring that with me when when I eventually get it. Because like I said, my old lady keeps looking at me with the cross eyes. You're gonna buy another PlayStation or Xbox game, and you ain't gonna get that Switch? Oh shit!
Everybody, yeah.
Anyway,
it's about that snipper clips, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
With your significant other. Oh my goodness!
Just save your money for the Scorpio, guys.
That money's already that's already ready. That money's already ready. I'm just ready for the price. Day one.
So we gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, you know what? I understand this. No, we ain't live. It's just tonight's just not your night. It's just not your night tonight. We gotta have to wrap with the lady. Like I said, the ladies are the kangaroo pouch of GRG. They actually control what's going on here. K Mega may have the name, but the fact of it is, Lady Infamous and Delilah HD, when they hit me up and they say, look, and then I'm like, how high? That's exactly what happened. So it's time to wrap it up. Anyway, no, I had a really good time, man, as usual, man. Episode 10, man, another flawless episode. People talking about sound or anything like that, man. We coming with it, man. We've improved so much. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. So we're going to say our goodbyes. Go to our special guest, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming in, bro, man. Thank you so much, man. It was an honor to have you on. Hope to have you on sometime in the future. Why don't you go ahead and give out your information and tell everybody about your channel and everything like that?
No doubt. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys letting me in here, man. We talking games. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the like button as well to this podcast, man. Shit is lit. Yeah, basically I do a whole bunch of different shit on my channel, man. So I'm just really focusing on E3 this year. Like I said, anybody who has
dope channel too.
On Xbox,
dope channel. I didn't know anything about. I'm sorry to cut you off, but yeah.
3MG, are you going?
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Okay, I see you there, then, boss.
Nice.
Look for me when you get there. Look for me.
No, I got you. Facts. But
Yeah,
I just don't want nobody thinking that, man. Yo, have faith, man, because we're gonna hear some good shit on both parties. All parties.
Dude has a dope ass channel, man. If it wasn't for All Day, man, I wouldn't even known. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All Day, the homie. Man.
All Day, man. Like I said, big props to him for that, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, look, when All Day breaks off and he has his own channel, y'all probably will be just watching him eat all the damn time. But still, it's going to be a good channel. So, you know what I'm saying? But no, you know what I'm saying? He knows really good talent, man. And like I said, it was an honor to have you on, man. Keep going. I know I interrupted you, but keep going, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo, it's cool. But yo, I appreciate it, man. I'm always down for some podcasts and talking games, man. That's what it really comes down to at the end of the day. So, listen, we all play games here, man. We have fun and we enjoy our conversation. So, I really appreciate it, y'all. For real.
No doubt. All right, now we move on to the panel. Lady Infamous, I know it's almost time for that pants off, dance off. So what's up? Let everybody know what's going on with you.
Man, thank you for everyone in the panel, putting y'all intellectual inputs on this podcast. I appreciate it. I would like to thank our guests, 3MGLIVE. Thank you for blessing us and telling us what's up in the gaming world.
She don't even say that shit to me. Damn.
You don't deserve it.
Shout out to the live chat, aka the spelling bee over here. I'm gonna be doing some grown women gaming streaming in about 30-35 minutes, and you know where I be at? I be on Twitter, Lady Infamous 30.
Nice.
But you sound like a gang member.
I know. I swear. like if you just think, she keeps it subtle on here. Just think what she does when I talk to her. She's like, Mega, what's up, motherfucker? What's happening? Why ain't getting my time, Mega? I'm like, look, wait. Yeah, I change up. Look, Oklahoma motherfucker, what you talking about? I'm like, damn, what's happening?
This reminds me of one of the reenactments on Unsolved Mysteries. Like,
yeah, Lady of Rage incarnate or some shit. Like, damn.
I'm not raging. I'm not a gangbanger. I just love to play video games and I like to express myself.
And you like to shoot men.
No, I love this shit, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
Much love to you, Infamous. Hey, finally, we got our boy out here from outer space, man, over here, fondling his wife, you know what I'm saying, old snap suckers, you know what I'm saying, what's up, bot? Man, go ahead, man, scream it out, shout it out, man, let everybody know.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm glad I finally got a chance to come in here after that hour-and-a-half tutorial about Discord. But yo, shout out to everybody on the panel, special guests. You guys do awesome job, man. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I gotta get ready for a podcast tomorrow.
Nice.
Little one called Next Podcast. Every Saturday, 7 p.m. We're gonna have a special guest. You might know him on Twitter, YouTube as Invader. He will Invader, but he will be invading the podcast tomorrow. Unfortunately, my brother won't be there, but we're gonna have a good show.
Who's your brother? I don't know. The Don?
Yo, it's this little yellow guy. I don't know, man.
This yellow guy. Damn, Newark.
Mr. Khaki.
Mr. Khaki.
Yeah. But yeah, you can also catch me on a show. It starts on Sundays around 7:30ish, 8 o'clock or so. Little show called BGST. I don't know. You guys might have heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I keep everything simple. Whether it's Xbox Live, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, or PSN, everything you want to get a hold of me is Xbox
Ponybot
48. Nah, man, I kept everything Xbot 448. All right.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Nice.
If you're gonna call me Pony, Ponybot 4K8.
4K. Oh, you're a 4K ambassador now.
When he was saying his name, he was slapping his thighs.
Oh my God. Oh man.
You hear that?
Yeah, damn, you slapped me stuff like E Honda. Yeah, man, great show. All right, man, we're gonna move on down to, you know what? You kept yourself disciplined tonight, Livewire. I was absolutely impressed by you. You did go a little left a little bit, but then you picked it back up and you act like you cared about, you know what I'm saying, the podcast for once. So go ahead, man. Give your shout outs, brother.
Yo, listen, this is your boy Livewire.
Okay, you're done now. Let's go on to the next one. I'm just playing with you. Go ahead, man.
I'm all sleepy and shit and got half, on liquor and shit.
Oh, man.
Mix that fucking Ciroc and cran apple juice. That shit is butter. But anyways, your boy Live, and yo, check my shit out, man. I'm putting up some pretty good content, I must say.
Yes.
So myself,
yeah.
The last video, what did I talk about? I talked about the media and fucking those motherfuckers from Weapon Wheel, how they out there damage controlling for these motherfuckers. If you want to hear about that shit, because the funny thing is, people talk about they about the truth, but then they so quick to damage control and corporate slave for fucking media outlets. But that's to be seen on my channel, man. Anyway, it was a good podcast. Enjoyed everybody, and that's what's up.
That's what's up. Leave it to Livewire to start a war with GRG as being the home front of letting everybody come in and be welcome, and then he takes shots at Weapon Wheel Podcast. You know what?
No,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, I got you.
Man. This is Livewire personally. No, this is Livewire personally. Has nothing wrong with GRG.
I'm just playing with you, bro. I really don't care. No. You know what? Look.
Oh my goodness.
BG gets props because he does a good job with his show. You know, my boy Kid Smooth is definitely my boy. The Bond and look, I don't know anything about Jimmy. I don't know anything about any other brother dudes.
I'm gonna go ahead on and go. This is the
no, man. Look, shout out to man. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed you guys.
Everybody.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Love everybody. Love everybody.
Kumbaya.
So you guys know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. I don't want to really talk about no Weapon Wheel and all that mess. It's on a whole different channel. But thank you guys for rocking out with us. Appreciate the follows. Check us out on Discord, GRG Nation. That's it, man. Thank you.
Okay, good. No doubt. Good job, Delilah, for cleaning it up for everybody. See, that's what I'm saying. The ladies do a fantastic job. All right, All Day Digital. Where you at?
What up?
What's
I'm
up,
here, brother? I'm on my way to go see some hot garbage. I'm about to go watch. I'm about to watch Vin Diesel talk about.
Yeah, I think he's literally in the car.
Yeah, I'm in the car right now, bro.
Damn, did you just GTA a car or something right now?
Stole it. Hey, shout out to my boy Ricky for coming out, man. Appreciate
you already know,
welcome,
man. True.
Welcome to come through. You can find us every Friday, man. 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, and I'm out, man.
No doubt. Hey, Fonzarelli, go ahead. This your time, bro. This your time.
First of all, I just want to say, thanks to Ricky to show up and do this. That's awesome of him. And thank the fans and everybody listening out there, because honestly, without the live chat, it doesn't really do nothing for us. We like that live chat. And thank you to everybody listening to this after it has been recorded. And you can find me on Twitter at jfonzarelli or right here on YouTube at Everything According to Me.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Well, you guys just heard the new host of GRG. Speak right now.
Damn, yeah, just kicked me out. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know he's getting closer and closer. But no, yeah, everybody on this panel do a fantastic job, man. Much respect, admiration. Before I do my shout outs, Lady Infamous, isn't there something that you want to say?
I think she gone.
left.
Did she leave?
No,
She bounced out.
Nah,
She
left.
bounced out, and so she was.
She bounced out on us. So
Yeah, she bounced.
that should tell you what time it is.
Yeah.
That should tell you what time it is.
It is.
Anyway,
Yeah, go ahead, Delilah. Go ahead, do it for us, man.
I already said my two piece.
Well, you know what she was supposed to say.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know that we do have another GRG channel that we're going to launch real soon. It's going to be the official GRG YouTube channel. So it will no longer be on K Mega's channel. It'll be on the official GRG podcast. So stay tuned. Listen out and check out on Twitter to see when it's going to launch. And or if you're on the Discord, you will see it there as well.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you. And so as for me, this is K Mega Fall 5, man. I am so proud of everybody that's been a part of this, and for you guys that listen to us. Man, without you, we wouldn't be anything. And you know what? Look, you know what I'm saying? I you know what? Shout out to the Weapon Wheel podcast for doing what they do. There's no hate here, no animosity. Me and Bond and Heart 8, they come at me, whatever, but you know, said this is video game bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We all play games, and if we all gamers, then that shit should be irrelevant in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I'm saying, we keep it Xbox, we keep it PlayStation, we keep it Nintendo, we keep it PC. We all about gaming, and that's what it's supposed to be about. But you know how it is with me. Xbox is the best motherfucking box. That's what it is. So anyway, we are out. Everybody have a good one. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night, so if you're not out there kicking it, having a good time, then y'all out there slipping, man. We are about to get on out of here. Thank you guys for listening and paying attention to us, man. We are out. Peace.